And
Oh my
we're
God.
live. Welcome back. We have no viewers. We're not going to have any viewers. Tonight sucks, Mike. Everything
It does.
sucks.
Everything sucks.
Everything is wrong. Everything is broken. I'm kind of sad. Who knows if they can even hear you?
Lincoln's brand new toys do not work, unfortunately.
But
They're not playing well.
It's due in large part to my setup that I have. My name's Lincoln. I am the right channel, I think.
And my name's Mike Lee, and I am the left channel of audio.
And this is such a sad live stream that Mike probably should go into YouTube and check if we can actually hear us both.
Yeah, let's find out.
That would be stupendous. Yeah. Thank you,
yeah.
Mike.
I'm going to be right back.
No, just do it right here.
Right here? You sure that's okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Just let it go. Did you just hit like?
I'm going to be right back.
Okay, so now we have 2 likes. Again, right channel, left channel. Now it's glitchy, Holly says. How glitchy is it?
Oh, it's okay to me.
Everything sucks.
Hi, Holly. Sorry for that we're being loud.
Yeah, we know it took forever. It's because I need a new computer.
Yeah, he needs a new computer. He needs a new iPhone. Okay, we should really start a GoFundMe for this guy.
I need a new life.
Oh my God. Let me tell you something. This guy has complained almost daily for the last 3 months about his iPhone.
This is just a mess.
Was it iPhone 4, iPhone 5?
Everything is a massive fail. You know,
so it's his iPhone massive fail is what it would call it. iPhone MF, and
I'm drinking every night because I drink to my failures.
Okay, that's fair enough. There you go.
Before we continue, Mike Lee is the subject of tonight's video. Again, yes, I completely understand. We're coming out of separate channels. Everything sucks. I don't know how to fix it.
Folks, have you ever heard about the Doppler effect?
We are off.
We're going to demonstrate that to you because right now I'm on the left channel, Link's on the right channel. No, I'm pretty sure, or whatever, but this is what's going to happen. Have you ever heard of the Doppler effect? Yeah, it goes something like this. Me, 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 me.
Me, 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 me. And that's really fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did that. Mike is the subject of today's video. We're interviewing him about his life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness in the working world of television media. Yes, all of the equipment we have here is new. Mike is correct in that thinking, all of it. The new format of these shows is to have this new equipment and, well, eventually upgrade it. But at the time...
And eventually have them all work.
Well, yeah, everything should work. We're balling on a budget. We're going to have a co-host. Mike just happens to be the first one. And I told him before this that he is the guinea pig for what's probably going to be a failure in some way. And tonight we're failing hard. So we started off in the garage at 6 p.m., which is when we normally live stream on Wednesdays. That was a total failure. Wi-Fi sucked there. According to Holly, the Wi-Fi sucks here. Everything sucks. And that's why this is titled Everything Sucks. But we're running on a new webcam that will, again, eventually be replaced. But for now, we're balling on a budget. We use what we can. I've got, well, I have my mic. I've always had that. I've got a new pop filter for it. Mike, well, I invested in a mic for Mike and the co-hosts that are soon to come. Obviously, I just need to just go out and buy a new computer. This is an ongoing issue. You guys don't even know it, but I can't color grade my videos because my computer can't handle it. So
I've heard about this for about the last 2 months.
Mike's tired of hearing about it.
Let's start a GoFundMe for this guy, please.
Mike works, again, in TV media.
Television.
He works for AccuWeather. We both work for AccuWeather. I, a video producer. Mike Lee is nothing but a sexual deviant. That's a weird.
Boy, this escalated very quickly.
Let me post some links because we're probably only dealing with Holly in the chat right now. Oh, we have 4 people. Holy cannoli. Look at that. Nice. Everything sucks. What the F? What now? What now, Deadpan Cole?
Oh, Cole, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah, so everything's breaking left and right.
All right, yeah, literally, we tried this 3 times already.
We're sticking with it this time.
Yeah, stick with this time.
I'm gonna post these links.
It's gonna be whatever it is. Okay. Number 1, first time we tried, we were out in the garage. Wi-Fi signal was a little bit, quite a bit. It was terrible. Okay, let me put it that way. Second time we tried it, for some reason, something was going on with the audio.
Preach.
Preach. What was your friend's name? That was in the chat with us.
My name Quint.
No, it wasn't Quentin. It was Ellie, right? It was Ellie. If you're with us, you let us know that you couldn't hear me, so that we really appreciate it. But then the last 30 minutes, half hour, I don't even know how long we were off. We were just trying to get the microphones to work, and at this point, it is what it is. I'm the left mic and left speaker, and then
Yeah, can someone verify which speakers we're coming out of so we can continue to make jokes about that? Please, that would be fantastic.
And now just happily whisper into your ear.
This is 1-800-Delilah. So I'm just currently sending out some links. Then we'll bang this out. I got to get really drunk at this point to make this worth it.
Well, okay. So a little showcase while Lincoln is trying to tweet out and put out these things out on Facebook. The first drinks that we have right now are Lincoln's favorite Bud Light Lime. Strawberries.
Hold on.
It's his favorite.
Look, they're my favorite for live streaming because they're 8% ABV, 24-ounce can. Basically, what I'm saying, Mike, is that you drink one of these, you got 4 beers, basically.
Let's see. How many? This is 25 fluid ounces.
This is essentially 4 Bud Lights, which means I basically don't have to get up. I can just sit here on my ass, drink some vodka and some wine, and I'll be good to go.
You know, I personally believe that a full bottle of wine does a much better job than one of these tall cans of strawberries. First off,
hold on, I'm moving my mic. Let's hope I don't break anything.
Yeah, please don't break anything, and don't make the folks at home squirm from your mic nonsense.
Everything sucks, guys.
Everything does suck.
Crying inside. All right, so today's show topic is, of course, like I said, for the 3rd time. It really feels like the 20th at this point. Mike is today's show topic. We're going to talk about the love life. We're going to talk about the work life. We're going to talk about the future. And we might just talk about what makes Mike cry. I do want to say, let me pull out my show notes here as I progress forward. I was going to initially talk about this. You may notice some changes to the stream. Clearly, all of those have screwed up. So just acknowledge the changes that you've seen to the stream. We're not even supposed to be here.
Yeah. Pretend nothing behind us.
So exists. just forget there are any changes. There are no changes. We're still doing what we were doing last week. And this upcoming weekend, I've got a friend from Jackson. I've got a friend from Kentucky. His name is Jackson. He'll be here. What?
You got a friend from Jackson named Kentucky, or you got a friend from Kentucky named Jackson?
He'll be here all weekend, so he will be in the vlogs. Just wanted to give everybody a heads up. That's kind of what we're doing. We'll be hanging around Pennsylvania. Nothing exciting. No Vegas, no New York, no West Virginia, no camping. Nothing, ladies and gentlemen. We are staying in the crap hole that is known as Port Matilda, Pennsylvania.
Everything sucks.
Everything sucks. All right. Tonight's guest host is Michael Lee, known again for his sexual deviance. I don't even know if that's the correct way to say that. Hey, Mike, let me ask you something before we...
I don't think there's any correct way to say this at all.
Before we dive further into your personal life, let me ask you something. Are you excited for the next Nicolas Cage movie to come out?
It depends what Nicolas Cage movie is coming out.
Well, it's the one where he wears Depends.
Oh, my. In that case, I would probably be 80% no, I am not.
20%.
20%. Yeah. Only if it is. I only like Nicolas Cage if it is in a National Treasure movie. I actually like him in that because his awkward, monotonic voice actually really fit the character.
Yes, sir.
And he's able to do like a little weird guy type of thing.
He's a sexual deviant.
To some people. I've met a couple of Nicolas Cage.
What does that even mean? I don't know what that means.
What do you call Nicolas Cage fans anyway? Do you call them
Cageites?
Cageites? Nick Cageites?
Nick Cageites. Hey, Holly, if you're watching this, if we could go get Taco Bell after this, you're probably going to have to drive. That would be fantastic.
Why does she have to drive?
Because I plan to get crunk.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
Cry in the corner and beg for an Uber to come pick you up. I'm just kidding. I don't know. All right. So, quick intro. We're gonna dive into Mike's life at this point. We've wasted too much time.
We have about an hour.
I don't know who all's in here. The videos are ready. Thank you for that. Let me just text Ellie and say, hey, Ellie, we are in this beyond.
Ellie!
Hey, Ellie. We are back.
Ellie!
We are back. Ellie. If you're in here, I apologize. I'm not looking at the chat. All right. Michael Lee. What's your middle name, Mike?
John. My middle name is John. After
Lee.
my father.
MJ.
MJ Lee, yes.
Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Michael Jackson Lee.
I wish. That would be really awesome, but it's Michael John.
So where are you from, Mike Lee?
I'm originally from the humble little town called Belcoville, New Jersey.
And how do you spell that?
Belco and then Ville. Belcoville. It's not that hard. It is about, let's say 40 minutes west of AC. For anyone from Jersey that's watching, that's, I believe, exit 44 off the Parkway. So you'll get what I mean. Yes. Only Jersey people understand that. Only Jersey people understand that we go off exits off the Parkway and the Turnpike.
Hold on. We got to answer. Are you keeping up with the chat?
I actually cannot because for some reason the browser version of this doesn't allow me to see the chat. So I'm going to try and log into the app version. Yeah.
Everything sucks.
Everything Sucks.
Before we get back to Mike, I do want to catch up on the chat. Carolina asks, how are the strawberries? Carl, they were good.
Carl?
I'm using a sound bar, so it sounds okay.
It's Carl.
Lincoln,
Hi, Carl.
Lincoln, Ron Burgundy. Lincoln, I want to riddle you. That sounds sexual.
Wait, Ron Burgundy said
Ellie
that.
Birnbaum, what up? What up? What's up, New York? I'm Lincoln Riddle.
New York.
Let's go to PA sometime. That does sound fun. I don't know what Holly's saying. Crap hole. Hey, Mike Lincoln. What's your sexual deviance before we move on?
What is that even supposed to mean?
Ray Graham has asked, what is your sexual deviance?
I don't even understand what that's supposed to mean.
We want to know, Mike.
No, I don't know what sexual deviance is supposed to mean. I really don't. Can you Google that really quick? Because I'll Google it really quick.
I don't really know what it means.
I'm gonna put this on your search history so that way,
I'm
you know,
just kinda
when the
saying.
FBI comes and knocks down your door, they can say, why did you search sexual?
Sexual. Hit the like button, by the way. We got 7 people in here. We got 7 people and 4 likes. All right, here we go. Let's move on, Mike. So you're from New Jersey.
Yes.
You were born in the 90s. You're a 90s baby. You love... That's a weird way to say SpongeBob.
That wasn't even anything close at all. It's
Mike is very passionate about SpongeBob. As you guys know, he does, of course, work for AccuWeather. That's what this whole thing is about.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Yes, he's going to quote, hit the like button, peeps. He's going to quote SpongeBob a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay, sexual deviant, which I should have just known by the context clues. Per Urban Dictionary, because that's always fun to read, means sexual behavior that diverges from the norm.
That's perfect. That explains a lot, Mike.
Use it in a sentence.
That explains why you wanted to be Squidward in your very first time.
Not true at all. Which in the Urban Dictionary, they provide this example in Urban Dictionary. Big White likes to cover her body in Duke's mayonnaise. Thus, she is a sexual deviant. Shall we move on?
Could I be Mr. Krabs?
Oh, no.
All right, continuing on. So, Mike's from New Jersey. He loves SpongeBob, the show.
Yes, I do.
He loves SpongeBob. So what do your parents do for a living, or what did they do for a living when you were a young bull?
They were both casino dealers. They don't have education, any college education. They only have high school education in China. So they came here as immigrants. Yeah, it's China. Okay,
China.
They came from China.
So your parents are immigrants?
They're immigrants. So I'm a son of immigrants. I was born in New Jersey, in the humble town of Pleasantville.
Ooh. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I am too, actually. Yeah, it's Pleasantville.
Mike's a state shamer.
Pleasantville really isn't that pleasant. Anyone in Jersey kind of knows that. Actually, I wasn't born in Pleasantville. I'm sorry. It was Pomona. That's where I was born.
So is your family a wealthy or middle class or poor?
We're not wealthy by far. I think we're probably middle class or lower middle class of some sort.
Now, did your mother ever work in Atlanta, or either of them ever work in Atlantic City?
Yeah, both of them did.
And when did they leave AC?
My mother left AC a few years back. Because the economy just kind of crashed AC. It was pretty bad. I unfortunately know a lot of people in the South Jersey community that worked at casinos, and it was very heartbreaking to see a lot of people get laid off. But once the casinos were built in the Philly area, as well as the Delaware, the state of Delaware, and then also nearby New York, people just stopped coming to Atlantic City. And their dream of making this a destination for partying and gambling kind of just died because people didn't feel like traveling that far anymore.
Well, at its peak, Atlantic City had 12 casinos.
Yes.
And now it's down to 7. However, the Hard Rock is reopening in what was the Taj Mahal. And you're also getting, I can't remember the name of it, what it is now, but the Revel is reopening under a new name, new brand. It's owned by the Hilton or operated by the Hilton. I'm not sure. So Atlantic City is making a comeback.
It is.
I actually I read an article a couple of days ago from April that Atlantic City has saw its highest revenue in 2017 in 10 years.
Yeah.
300 million in profits, net profits, or something like that. I can't remember. With the Borgata was leading, obviously.
Yeah. If you are at home and you want to see what the state of the economy really is like, if you want to use that almost like a forecast, and overall betting is doing, because that is pretty much the first line of business that gets hit by a bad economy.
Yeah.
And they were the first ones to go down. Even before the crash of 2008 happened, that's when AC started to fall. It was way before that.
Where did they work at in AC? Do you remember?
I believe it was a variety of casinos. I can't remember off the top of my head. Places like the Bally's and Tropicana, the Harris. It was all over the place.
You guys know, if you're a longtime viewer, you know that I went to Atlantic City back in January. We stayed at the Harris in an older tower. Video, just search my channel for it. It's got like 9,000 views. And the Harris, not in good shape nowadays, unfortunately. I like Atlantic City. I think that at one time, Vegas fell apart in the 80s, and they started to fix it. Now Vegas is booming. I mean, they've got all these sports teams. I was looking at the population. It went from like 200,000 and now 650,000. Massive. And so Atlantic City, if under the proper management, could see something like that. They're right on the ocean.
Proper management, proper leadership. I think before, and not to get political or anything, but past governors, they tried to really make AC the kind of party destination that they really wanted to be. Young folks coming in, gambling, very hard in gambling, not much for families. They realized that wasn't the right direction. And what happened was the boardwalks went away. I remember as a kid, we used to go to AC for the boardwalk as a family, doing, getting funnel cake and doing fun stuff and going some kiddie rides. Then when I was a teenager, before I went off to college, and there was nothing. I mean, there's plenty of shopping to do, but there wasn't anything for families to, have any activities for them to participate as a family. And that's what changed. It was no longer a family destination. Now they're backtracking. They're going back to being a family destination. They're going back to having variety. Hard Rock Cafe is focusing on concerts. They're focusing on live music because that's what Hard Rock does. Yeah. And then the new, I believe it's called Ocean Resorts. And correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments.
Hit the like button,
which is the new which is the rebranded Revel Casino. That is going to focus on some more family fun stuff. So I believe it's indoor water parks or outdoor water parks. Some more adventure stuff inside. Something again, including the families again.
Hit the like button, guys, if you're just joining us. So when you were a teenager, what were your interests like? Obviously, you work in media now, but what were your interests then? Were you interested in weather? Were you interested in graphics? Were you interested in television? What did you want to do?
I was still very definitely interested in the weather. I don't know what it was, but the weather bug bit me when I was younger. There was one I always attribute it back to my 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Kramer. She did a full segment, a full chapter on meteorology, and I fell in love with it. I ate it up. I always loved the sciences. I always loved, doing the nerdy stuff, if you will. But meteorology, at its core, was what really grabbed me, and that weather bug, if you will, is what bit me, and that kind of just cruised on from there.
Hold on.
Yeah, sure. We got a couple questions. Let's see. Well, first off, Quentin says I should take a shot, which I think.
Take one.
Should we? Do you want to do one together?
Yeah, I'm just responding to Reed real fast.
Okay.
You can keep going through the
chat. Is Reed Timmer going to join us?
Hit the like button. That's what I'm working on now.
All right. Well, hopefully we can see him. All right. So let's see. Do I like eating at Jersey Mike's? Says Ask Deadpan Cold. So yes, I do like eating at Jersey Mike's, which a fun story. The first time I had Jersey Mike's wasn't in Jersey. It was in Colorado while storm chasing. There was a Jersey Mike's just standing out there in the middle of nowhere, and I said, "Oh, we'll give it a shot." I'm sure it's not as good as other, Jersey hoagie, which by the way, it's called the hoagie, or sub. I'm not that biased. Hoagie or sub, the establishment, and I actually really liked it. And now, coming to Pennsylvania, Central PA, I miss the hoagies of Wawa. I miss, all that kind of stuff. Jersey Mike's is where I go. If I get my cheesesteaks, if I want to get, an Italian sub, the way I like cheesecakes. Okay, I can't speak very well. That's an unfortunate thing.
Hit the like button, guys. We have 8 viewers, 5 likes. Come on, peeps, help a brother out.
It's the one that looks like a thumbs up like this. Which, by the way, if you ever ask Bernie Rayno, this is a fun thing, fun fact about working in media. You work with the broadcasters and their weird quirks. If Bernie Rayno draws you a thumbs up, it looks like something else. It looks like a middle finger. Yeah. No, I'm just saying Bernie Rayno is not an artist. Thank God.
Let me tell y'all something. Mike Lee, this guy right here, a few years ago, there was a viral. We'll just go ahead and say it outright. It was a penis. Basically, it was a viral graphical.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Well, it may not have been Mike. Were you there at the time?
No, it wasn't even my team at all. Carol, please defend me. It was not our team. She was there when this happened.
Search BuzzFeed AccuWeather penis.
No. I mean, if you want to.
If you want to, you'll see what I'm talking about. I wish at this time like this would be good.
Hopefully, none of our bosses see that.
Hopefully, nobody sees that, but whatever.
Well, hopefully, none of our bosses see this live stream. Then they'd be like, "Oh, you're putting bad PR for your workplace." Well, you know what? So was Cosmo.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
It's undeniable. Like we can't.
Let me make this clear. This was not my team that did this illustration. It was not
illustration.
It was not because we have a separate team for broadcast graphics, for motion graphics. That was not my group of designers that created this. Okay, it was actually my group of producers that caught this. So, and we were the ones that
And these are
pointed it out.
Are these populated by the National Weather Service?
These are not populated by the National Weather Service. Not all of them, anyway. We've had a few incidences where we realized that the SPC may create an area where it looks interesting, but we're usually pretty good at avoiding those. This was sketched out and created by our team at AccuWeather.
Yeah. So, guys, I mean, it happens. It was an accident. Obviously, it got a lot of press. I only bring it up just because it is a funny story, and we are talking Mike's life today. So, although he technically didn't have anything to do with it, I'm sure you're right.
Again, I want to make this clear. Number one, Holly said Wawa. Yes, I miss Wawa. Number two, no, Quentin, it was not me. I don't actually think you were there.
Quint wasn't there for that.
I don't know if you were there.
Oh, shoot. We lost a lot of people. We're getting kind of boring.
Oh, are we?
Ooh, that's not good. All right, let's progress. We can't get any likes up in this.
We'll move on. What's the next question? So, just to give you a couple of teases as we, go on through the night, I believe we're going to chat about Lincoln's Canon 80D later on. I purchased this wonderful red blend from Wegmans. This is a $6 bottle of wine. I've been eyeing this every single time I've gone to Wegmans. Never tried it yet. We're going to try it tonight. And then at some point, we're going to take a surprise vodka shot with this guy over here.
Yeah, so Ellie says, let's address this. Mike, a tornado watch got Ellie interested in weather back when he was 8 years old.
You know what? It also grabbed my interest as well. And I think that this goes to, back to where I grabbed the interest from weather. And one of them was, of course, watching the Weather Channel as a kid. And yeah, I mean, I remember having been issued a tornado watch for Southern New Jersey. And I said, well, what does that mean? So I started Googling stuff. I turned on the Weather Channel. And I remember where they had the crawls on the bottom with the really angry sounds. The
National Weather Service.
It's scaring you. The National Weather Service has issued a tornado watch for your area. And then crawls on the bottom for these counties until this time. Please seek, in the event of a tornado warning, please seek shelter. And then it was like, what's the difference between a watch and a warning? All that stuff really grabbed me. I was always afraid of thunderstorms as a kid. Surprising fact. Now I go out of my way to actually chase after them because I'm very interested in the power.
It's a sexual deviant.
And sure.
All right. So, Mike, in 20 words or less, can you tell us about what you do for the AccuWeathers?
In 20 words or less?
Yes, 20 words or less. You can take a hot 5 seconds to think about this, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. I create graphics for the network. I maintain all of the weather graphics computers with Quentin.
My name's Quentin. AKA Shirt.
and overall communicate the weather. I think that was 20. Someone count for me. I wasn't really counting.
So there you go. That's Mike's official job description. He does all that for the AccuWeather network, which is available on Verizon Fios.
Which may have been better if we, for streaming out in the garage.
Yeah, right? The garage. So, Mike.
Yes, Lincoln.
Do you like your job?
Do I like my job? Yes, I do. Overall, I like my job. I enjoy going to work. My passion has always been with weather graphics, weather communications overall, and really just helping folks, be informed and being prepared for the weather events that come to be and the weather events that impact them.
Is that why you got into meteorology specifically?
Specifically, meteorology was interesting to me because I found that it was a science that, yes, impacted people every day. It's not, something where, biology doesn't really. I guess it impacts people every day, but a lot of people don't think about it. Weather does do that, and you watch your local weatherman or meteorologist. You watch a national weather network, and it impacts you. You plan things throughout the day or throughout the week. If it rains, then you need to know about it.
Yeah.
And for me, it was also a matter of that there was so much power in nature. You see hurricanes, you see thunderstorms, and you wonder how the heck does all that happen?
How does it happen, Mike?
Very carefully. That's how it all happens. I do not want to give a lecture about meteorology 101 right now, Lincoln. We have 7 viewers. We gained a couple.
Oh, so let's hit the like button. Hit the like button.
I don't want to get too lecturing with this stuff.
Dear God, hit the like button. We're so desperate for likes.
Hit the like button. All right. That
looked
kind of weird. Okay.
So what did you say?
That looked kind of weird. I just hit my own hand over there.
So you heard it here first. Mike loves the weather. He loves his job. He's very happy. Or is he? We'll find out later. Mike also loves alcohol. No, I'm just kidding. How's that strawberry treating you? I forced Mike to drink this strawberry. I said, Mike, you will drink a strawberry tonight. By the way, Quentin Schaefer, a.k.a. Shafe, he's in the chat. He's orange. He calls this a girl's drink, which is, first of all, sexist because 2018, you can't say that. But second of all, I don't think so.
I think it's a very sweet drink. It's a little bit sweeter than I'm used to. It is supposed to be a strawberry flavored margarita mix of some sort. I've had it before.
It's 8% ABV, 25.
It's not bad. I mean, it's got a lot of kick to it.
I'm feeling mine now, and I'm ready to take a shot.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Are you wondering if I'm feeling it now?
As I said, Mike loves the SpongeBobs. Follow Mike on Twitter. I think that's the only place you're allowed to follow him.
Mike Lee WX. That's the only place. Otherwise, leave me alone, please.
Again, that's MikeLeeWX. At Mike Lee WX. I'll take a shot to get this party rolling.
Okay, let's do it.
I know Holly said, "Don't you dare drink my vodka." Did you see that message she left?
Let's see.
Yeah, Holly was in the chat a long time ago. She said, "Don't you dare drink my vodka." That's not
it's gonna happen.
So it's going down. Meet me at the mall.
This is like
it's a rap
Whoa,
song. It's a rap song.
We're going way back right now. All right, we need to get.
As we pour this, I do have future co-hosts coming up. Include obviously Mike's here next week. I may have Deadpan Cole, who was in the chat. I'm not sure if he still is. Also got Trisha Gates, who is associated with America's Favorite Lesbian. I made a video about that 2 weeks ago. And on top of that, in a few weeks, we've got YouTuber Cody Winner from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. He'll be joining us. And so it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully, I've got all these kinks worked out. Perhaps I even have a new computer. Who the hell knows? We'll just have to see.
Whoa.
I know.
Moneybags McGee
while I'm at it, let's just replace the iPhone 6, right?
Yeah, may as well. Please.
No.
Go fund me.
The sad thing is I'm coming to the realization that I may have to get a PC laptop instead of a Mac, which really sucks. I don't want to do that.
I mean,
I just don't. There's so many reasons why I don't know. I know.
All right. So really quick, I just want to put this out there. Ideally, I would have shaken this up with a couple of ice cubes, to chill it off a little bit. But
Mike, just take the shot.
We are limited. We're gonna cheers, buddy.
Go over here getting all into your.
No, I want to make sure people enjoy the beverages correctly.
I would love my alcohol.
Is this legal? Can we show the label?
We can do whatever we want, Mike. Worst case scenario, they tell me to take it down.
This YouTube broadcast has been brought to you. No, I'm just kidding.
Not affiliated anyway. This video is brought to you in part by the next Nicolas Cage movie.
What's it? And which is that movie, Mr.
Would you like some cheddar?
No, I do not. What is that supposed to mean?
These are cheddar gold.
Oh my god! I thought this live was going to turn into something really bad, and I was like, I don't think we're on the right platform for this, Lincoln, and I don't think you're asking the right person to do that. Yeah, I'll take some of the cheddar. Thank you. Clearly, this is the knockoff version.
These are much better than Goldfish.
Well,
I kid you not. Much better than Goldfish. Try them, Mike. Try them before you diss them.
Can you give us
directions?
All right, quick quiz. Where's that quote from? It should be very easy. It's a movie.
More flavor. Hit the like button if you're just joining us.
Mr. Shadab Riaz asked, what camera is on the table? They're asking about your camera.
That is the Canon 80D. There's a Rode Video Micro on top of it right now. I usually use the Rode Video Mic Pro, but the on-off switch fell off about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was actually with Deadpan Cole, who is in this chat, or he was. He was there when it happened. We were shooting a YouTube video. Deadpan Cole has a YouTube channel, by the way. Go subscribe to him if you're not already. But the on-off switch fell off the Rode Video Mic Pro, so I've been running with the Rode Video Micro. This right here is an 18-135 nano USM lens. This is actually a kit, technically. This lens is available for sale, though. It's like $600 by itself, so this can come together as a kit. Solid camera overall. As Mike
shows it off.
Vanna White.
Sure.
As Mike Vanna White said. The Rode Video Micro. I made a video about this mic at the end of May, and I failed to mention one important thing. In cities, it's okay. It'll get you by. But in cities, it really struggles to eliminate background noise. Whereas the Rode Video Mic Go, which isn't the greatest mic, but it does a better job than the Rode Video Micro. The Rode Video Mic Pro does the best job. This mic just really struggles with background noise. So like we were in New York City a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. We were in Las Vegas last weekend. And it's just picking up a ton of background noise. So I felt like, and I know that, so I have to talk louder. But even still, like, you'll hear me talking, but there's just a lot of noise, you know, in the background, which kind of sucks. But that is what it is. It's a $60 mic. It's an excellent mic. I highly recommend it. It's probably the best value you can get. Mike actually has one.
I do. And funny story with that. A few weeks before the weekend went to New York City, I actually visited the Big Apple myself. And a few friends of mine, you gotta call by the nicknames, okay? You gotta go work on your geography. He needs your geography lesson.
I have a geography minor, by the way.
Oh, and you should know about these nicknames then, my friend. You should use them a little bit more. Chicago, Windy City, you know, things like that. What else?
Los Angeles, the city of
angels, my friend.
Come on. That's why they're called the Los
Angeles. Why did you pause?
Because I was gonna try and come up with something funny. But then
anyway, fun story with this Rode Video mic. My friends and I, we really wanted to see the One World Trade Center Observatory.
They really wanted to.
So we went through security. And I brought my Canon T7i with a Rode Video mic.
Watch out, we got a rebel in his house.
And so what happened was the security guy stopped me and said, "Hey, do you have a flashlight in there?" I said, "Flashlight? What do you mean? I don't have a flashlight in there." I said, "Oh, is the microphone you were talking about?" So I took out the microphone, and he like called someone over and said, "Hey man, is this guy allowed to have a microphone up in the observatory tower?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, he's fine." Oh, okay, you may proceed. Apparently, don't bring microphones into One World Trade because they'll think that it's something bad. I don't know.
I vlogged this. If you're keeping up with the daily vlogs, you know, I went to 9/11, the Memorial Museum. Mm-hmm. And I was able to get in with that mic. Mm-hmm. If I had the Rode Video Mic Pro, that mic's a lot bigger. And I feel like they would have said. I feel like that mic's a lot bigger. That's what she said, Mike.
That's what she said.
So she's saying that a different mic than you was a lot bigger.
Oh.
Anyways,
I didn't think that through.
The Rode Video Mic Pro is a lot bigger than the Rode Video Micro. And I just felt like if I had taken that in, that would have drawn a lot more attention than the Rode Video Micro. But overall, point remains, Rode Video Micro at $60. Excellent mic.
So our friend, Mr. Shah, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing this. I'm not good with pronouncing anything. So just, you know, have fun with it. Shadab Riaz asked, "Can you take it aboard an airplane?"
The Canon 80D.
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
What about the Rode Video mic?
Yeah. I was I'm a daily vlogger. I don't know how long you've been watching. And I'm also not looking at the chat to see if I know who you are, but I might. I don't want to say I don't, but yeah, we were in Las Vegas this past weekend. There were vlogs about it, and I did have the camera with me. I had all of it with me. I actually had 3 spare batteries on me. You just have to make sure the batteries are packed appropriately. They have to be separated from each other because they can't explode if the metal contacts touch each other. So you just have to properly pack it. And you can take it on board. You could even use it on board if you wanted to. I chose to use my iPhone. That was the vlog that came out yesterday, by the way, if you're interested. I just used my I just used my iPhone for all of the airport shots and all of the plane shots because When I'm in an airport, that is the last place I want to draw attention to myself. And when you're walking around with this thing, you're drawing attention to yourself. When you're in an airport, it's just a miserable experience generally. And it's like, I just want to get this shot over with. So I'll throw up the iPhone 6. This iPhone 6 camera blows. I think that's pretty much established, but it's a camera from 2014. So, but yeah, you
overall, your phone just blows, Lincoln. We all know that. You've said it so many times at work.
But yeah, you can definitely take the camera on board a plane, no problem whatsoever. And yeah.
If you haven't seen it yet, check out Lincoln's latest vlog. No, it wasn't Lincoln's latest vlog. It was the intro to Trish and the series that you're doing with her.
Yeah, that was just a vlog.
Yeah, it was one of the vlogs he did, but it was with Trish.
We were shooting a promo for her new channel.
And there was a part in there. I won't give it away, but your phone let you down completely, and also let your wife down. It was a very sad moment. You wasted a lot of time in your life.
Wasted a solid hour on that.
Yeah. By the way, folks, if you really need a phone, the iPhone SE, a used in very good condition, is available on Amazon for $164.
By the way,
I also want to let Lincoln know and kind of rub in his face. So
the vlog we're talking about is called "We're Making a YouTube Show." Originally, it was called "She's Gay" and we're making a YouTube show, but YouTube striked it as not ad friendly. So I removed all references of the LGBT community. I don't know what they're doing. I'd read about it online that they were having some issues, but obviously I've removed. Holy cannoli, we're blown out. Look at that. Oh, we have 9 people on. Hit the like button if you haven't already, guys. Really appreciate you joining here on this fine Wednesday. I'm hoping to grow these over the coming weeks. I keep staying steady at like 9 to 10, 8 to 10, which is a good number, but I want to grow it. So back to you.
Like
Mike.
it, share it.
Share. I never asked. I stopped asking. I've stopped asking.
Sharing is caring, folks.
I've stopped asking for likes and subscribes and videos, and it turns out when you don't do that, people don't like the video.
Hey man, people, people are busy. They just, they put it on. They're doing the dishes. I mean, that's what I do. Whenever he has a new vlog in, I just put on, my Kindle, and I just
Kindle Fire.
my Kindle Fire or my my phone. I just do my dishes. I casually watch your vlog experiences. And live vicariously through you when you go to any beach or fancy location.
All right, so back to Mike. Mike is from New Jersey. His parents, he grew up in a middle-class family. His parents working in AC now have split up. One of them is in Delaware. I don't know where the other one is, but they both work in the casino industry.
Just to be clear, they're still together.
Yeah, they're still together. They don't work in AC.
My mother had to find work. Yeah, anyway.
So they were hit hard by the recession that really hit Atlantic City hard. Yeah. Mike has always had a passion for weather. He loves it. He's, of course...
Courtney Brooks is in! Oh my God, yeah, the shirt!
Brooks.
9 3/4. What?
Anyway, so we got... so Mike's always been passionate about weather. He's, of course, he makes the graphics and all the doo-haws at the AccuWeathers. Now, Mike, let me ask you something.
Yes.
What's your favorite aspect of your job?
I think my favorite aspect of my job is definitely whenever I feel like I have made a difference preparing and helping someone get ready for a weather event and really making an impact on the community. So, whenever an event like Harvey, Irma, or something like that happens, I'm able to communicate the weather to them. I'm able to tell them, hey, this is what the forecast is. Here are our uncertainties, and this is why you should prepare, and this is how you should prepare. And I feel that, any time that I make that impact on somebody or have that influence on someone's decision and I help them prepare for whatever's coming their way, I feel that I've made a difference. And I think that's my favorite part of my job.
Okay.
A little deep, right?
It was a little...
You thought it was going to be something fun like graphic or, I like the weather or I like talking to Reed Timmer. No, it's when I help people.
What's that little country accent for Reed?
I don't know.
I like talking to Reed Timmer.
Yeah, that's mildly offensive, isn't it?
Wow, Mike.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
You could look for your pink slip in your mailbox.
I'm sure I'm going to get lots of hate mail as well.
We
just lost 2 people, so I probably scared them away.
Yeah. Hit the like button if you haven't already, people. The sun is setting on another fabulous day here in State College. The best part about this week is that tomorrow is my last day of the week. Of the week, just to clarify.
Wait, what are you doing Friday?
Jackson's coming, so I'm going to be off.
Oh.
And I'm going to be spending the weekend doing these daily vlogs, some people call them. All right, Mike. So you love helping people. You love saving people, potentially saving their lives.
Yes, indeed.
What's your favorite aspect of it? As far as where you live, AccuWeather is based in State College. That's where the HQ is. It's a big building. It is kind of like a bunch of mirrors in the way the glass acts. But anyways, yeah, it's a bunch of mirrors. And so I don't know why I brought that up, but do you like State College? Do you live in Belf? Never mind. We won't go there. But do you like where you live?
I mean, overall, if you weigh everything, yeah, I like it. But I have my personal critiques of the place. I think that it is a bit quiet for my taste.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it could use a little bit more diversity as well as culture. Coming here was a big culture shock to me because, I personally am used to being only, an hour away from Philly, or when I went to college at Rutgers, I'm an hour train ride away from New York City, the best city on earth, in my opinion.
Hey!
And, it's just everything's, very, cultural, lively. Things are very fast moving in New Jersey. I don't miss the traffic, that's for sure. But State College is a nice, safe place, and it's overall it's nice. It's good. It's got what it needs. But if you look at it at the same time, I am. Can you turn that down, sir? I am trying to talk here.
I'm listening,
and you're blaring. Oh man, you can't find any good help these days, right, folks? But as someone who is a Rutgers fan in Happy Valley, that anytime you're not a Penn State fan in a Penn State territory, it's it has its downsides. I'll just say that. Yeah,
I would
especially just saying, Miss Coach Ash, if you're listening, the football team could be a little bit better. It helps. It helps me go to work the Monday after the football game.
The Monday after.
Just saying.
Yeah, if you've never been to State College is home to Penn State. It's a mid-size, I would call it a mid-sized town. Its population minus students is like 40,000-ish. But once the students come, there's like 50,000 of them. So it skyrockets. Now, State College is located in Center County, Pennsylvania, which has a population of almost 200,000. There's a lot of people here, just not State College. But State College is ran by the college, obviously. And so it's just lacking a lot of amenities.
What do you think about State College, Lincoln? You and I have had this conversation multiple times.
Honestly, I'm ready to. I would just like to move at this point. I came here. Okay, so I lived in Denison. I mean, I don't dislike it, but coming from what I came from, I was born in Denison, Texas. Lived in Arkansas. Moved to Kentucky, rural Kentucky. We're not talking Lexington, Louisville, or Cincinnati. Moved to Lexington in college, then moved to Philadelphia, then moved to here. So I went from like nothing really to do whatsoever, go hang out at the Walmart parking lot, to Lexington, which is a college town. There was some stuff to do there. It was a little bit more interesting. Then I moved to Philadelphia, which is right smack dab in between Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, obviously, New York City, Boston, the Jersey Shore. So much crap to do there. And then I moved here. And so coming here from Philadelphia, like there's so much stuff to do in Philly, but coming here, like in Philadelphia, and you can ask Holly this, we did so much stuff. Every single weekend, we did something. We went to the beach. We went to a museum. We went downtown and just ate somewhere and walked around. It was always something. But there's, you're driving a long way to do something here.
You are.
By and large. After you've done everything that there is to do in this area, which doesn't take very long.
Courtney Brooks, a Philly native, agrees with you. She says it is the best city! Exclamation point.
Well, I don't know about that, but...
See, I believe that Philly is one of the best cities out there. I really like Philly. I grew up around Philly as well. My grandmother lived in Chinatown for a very long time, and oh man, let me tell you something. Some of the restaurants there are really good.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. My outlook on Philly is based off of what I did for a living while I was there, which I was a debt collector, and I did not I mean, I like the people that I work with. Don't get me wrong, but the job itself sucked. It was bad.
Money.
It was bad. And so I look at Philly kind of in a negative light. But we were there for the U2 concert 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it was actually. I mean, I liked it. I mean, I've always enjoyed Philadelphia. Just when I think of like, oh God, I was a debt collector while I was there. So, it's just a negative light that I look at it in. But overall, I do enjoy the city. I don't know that I would live there again. It's a very expensive place. I mean, it's pretty much up there on par with New York City, just slightly beneath it, but it's up there.
It's pretty expensive, but if you find some places in the suburbs or in the surrounding areas, you can find some cheap stuff. If you're willing to travel a little bit, maybe in Jersey side, I think might be a little bit cheaper, which is surprising.
That's
to say.
True. It's also dangerous over there.
The one thing I really do miss about living in the Philly area is 6 ABC News. I really miss their coverage.
Here we go.
Move closer to your world, my friend. Take a little bit of time. Move closer to your world, my friend. And
baby
you'll sound bum, 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 bum. Anyway.
6 ABC.
Restore Beauty is from New York City. Yeah. Long Island isn't as expensive for if you live in the New York City area. Move to Long Island, folks.
She's saying it's not.
Isn't as expensive.
That's awesome. I did not know.
You know, honestly, rent prices in Manhattan are outrageous.
That's true.
Got a friend that lives in Hoboken, just commutes to Manhattan.
I don't blame him.
Yeah,
it's crazy how quickly the prices fall off. By the way, did anybody see my ridiculous hotel room? Did you see that vlog?
Yes, I did. It's ridiculous. It's probably bigger than most apartments in Manhattan.
That vlog, which I've since changed the name of to hopefully attract more viewers. Typically what I do is, just real quick, typically I change the name after like a week if it's kind of stalled out and died. And then I may go back and fix it. Who knows? The vlogs have been kind of struggling out the gate, but we're working on it. Hey, they are growing. They're getting better. I think you just got to get people who want to watch daily. But that vlog has been changed to why you should be vlogging. And I kind of show off our big hotel room. We had 2 bathrooms, a full kitchen in New York City.
What do you need 2 bathrooms for? Honestly.
So one of us can do whatever in one bathroom.
So you can take a shit while she does her.
I can take a
ish.
Yeah.
Or you can, you have 2 targets to.
Don't forget we have a full study.
2 places to, fully make your mark.
That was a very nice hotel room. Very modern.
It was very nice, very posh.
And the thing is,
it was a pinky up.
It was funny because when Holly is reviewing, she may have already done it, but she was there to review the hotel, so we didn't have to pay, which is always good. Mm-hmm. But and I can't imagine it was. I don't remember how much she told me it was, but I don't know how much it was, to be honest with you. But when she checked in, I was at a random French coffee shop, which was very weird to find. Not weird because New York City, but coming from State College. I mean, I've been in New York a lot, but coming from State College.
It sounds like you got lured into this coffee shop.
No.
I got lost in the city.
I didn't get lost.
I'm Lincoln.
I was down by Wall Street, and
I don't know where I am.
I came across this French coffee shop. I really liked it. I really liked the coffee shop. I didn't put it in the vlog, I don't think, but I liked it a lot. It was a very nice coffee shop. Great coffee. I had an Americano. I still remember.
No, it's called coffee.
I had a croissant.
Coffee. Restore Beauty. Am I correct? It's called coffee in the New York area.
I had a croissant and an Americano at the French coffee shop.
Who calls it a croissant?
But while French people,
America.
While I was there at the French coffee shop, Holly texted me. She was like, "Oh my God, this room's so nice. This is exactly what I would want if we lived here."
Is that what she sounded like?
And then I get there, I'm like, Holly, this would cost like probably millions of dollars to own.
$1 million.
$1 million per billion. Yeah, just like that. Just like that, Michael Lee. So we need to get back to you though. We've been focusing.
Do we though?
We're way off. Yeah,
okay,
it's more fun to talk about
yes.
Mike. By the way, if you guys have any questions for me or Mike, feel free to leave them. And don't forget to hit the like button. It's very imperative that you do that. So, Michael Lee, when did you find passion in the graphical arts?
So I was never an artistic person, and I still am not. I do not claim myself as an artistic person. I'll be very upfront.
Are you creative?
I am very creative. I have great ideas, but I was never. So as a kid, I was never really able to draw anything that I really wanted to. I still draw on stick figures, folks. Okay, that's the extent of my creativity in terms of raw illustrations and old, classical or traditional arts. All right. In particular, clay was always really difficult for me to do. No matter what I did, any clay pottery that I created would blow up in the kennel. A kennel. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly anyway, but either way, I was never good at standard arts. But I became very interested in graphical arts during a course in high school with my professor, Mr. Valentino. He taught an introductory course in graphical arts. I'm talking. I can't eat and talk at the same time. Do you know how physics work? All right, I'll hold in my hand. And I really just fell in love with things like Photoshop, Illustrator, and being able to make graphical things. And so from there, that was my senior year in high school. From there, I went to Rutgers, studied meteorology, and then I really never let go of being able to work with things in Photoshop, Illustrator, etc. So I would make flyers for club, activities. At Rutgers, I was part of the Residence Hall Association, also known as RHA. And
no,
you should not have instigated them. That's a terrible idea. Terrible idea. Oh, it's a motorcycle. It's a motorcycle, okay, little buddy. Okay. And so I was a PR director for the Residence Hall Association, and then for the Rutgers Weather Watcher program, I had the opportunity to create some new graphics for them because I looked at that time we were using PowerPoint 2002.
Damn.
It was 20. I was in school 2010, so it's 8 years out of date. And I realized, look, our graphics, if we want to be actually legit, we have to have better graphics. So I chatted with some leadership. I chatted with some folks, and that's my first weather graphics presentation was created in PowerPoint 2002.
Bang it!
Yeah. State of the art, right? Yeah. But then we advanced to, PowerPoint 2007. Oh, so many more options, so many more cool things.
The possibilities are
the possibilities. And we also went 16:9 versus 4:3.
Hey, ooh, yowza!
Started learning more about video production, started learning more about using HD cameras. And then my senior year, the president or the manager of the Weather Watcher student run group there became adamant enough to actually pitch an idea for our group and say, let's purchase some real weather graphic systems, WSI. And I got the opportunity that year to create graphics on this amazing program.
It was amazing. And
really make some professional looking stuff for the Weather Watcher program at my senior year. And that was my second attempt and second project I had with creating weather graphic systems. And because of that, because of all the work I did with Weather Watcher and all that stuff, got a job at AccuWeather.
Preach. If you guys didn't know, I went to school on the topic of schooling. I went to school for broadcast journalism at the University of Kentucky. And I went to school, obviously, for news. We did some light camera work, nothing extensive. So I basically had to teach myself largely everything I know about editing and shooting. I've only been doing it for a few years. Mike was surprised to find that out.
He's very passionate about it. So I thought, he's been doing this for quite some time. Nope. Like 2 years.
I didn't know I was passionate about it until I was in Philadelphia. I'd lived there for a year. I was a debt collector.
Philadelphia, born and raised.
Pretty much. I was a debt collector. I'd been there for a year. And I was like, you know what? I'm not doing something that I enjoy. I went to college for broadcast journalism. And news will probably always be my passion. But I think that someone asked me a couple days ago if I could be like a producer at MTV or something. And I told them, like, yeah, it'd be fun. I'm pretty much down for whatever in terms of video production. I could do, anything probably.
He does what he wants.
I really just want to learn. I like learning. You should never stop learning. Whatever you're doing, never stop learning. It's very imperative that you don't do that. If you stopped learning, then you're not challenging yourself enough. And if you're not challenging yourself enough, well, that's when you get bored. And I think a lot of people struggle with that. They may not realize it, but it's a big issue. And I don't want to be someone who's caught up in that. I would like to constantly be facing a challenge that I'm worried about and stressed out about. I don't know how this got kind of deep, but we need to get off the topic. Let's take another shot, Mike.
All right. So I just want to say hello to Hydro Kickin'. How's it going, my good man?
Make sure when you read these names, I can't see what's in here.
No, I've been filtering them.
Just if y'all didn't know, a few weeks ago we had an incident.
Okay,
somebody got him. It was me. They got
him really good. You always have to vet these things, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit the like button, guys.
So now, quick update. Breaking news: Lincoln's wife wants Lincoln to get a tattoo.
I want to get a tattoo of Holly's face on my butt. How do we feel? If you super chat me $1,000.
You heard it here, folks.
I'm just kidding. I will not do that. I will not do that.
Why not? Why not? Why won't you get a tattoo of your wife?
On my ass? I think that's self-explanatory. Could you imagine Holly's shouting face on my ass?
It would be really weird during intercourse.
Whoa, 10,000. Ray Grimm upping the ante. Hit the like button, by the way. Guys, if you haven't already. Let me... Hi, so Dish.
Who do we know that can come do tattoos at our house? Actually, Dodgy's new fiance is a owner of a tattoo parlor. So Holly, yes, we actually do know somebody that could do tattoos. Just saying, he actually owns his own tattoo shop.
Who?
Dodgy's new fiance.
Dodgy's new fiance.
Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have said that probably.
Shadabriaz, are you still in the chat? I'm sorry, I haven't been looking.
Deadpan Cole says the best location in the nation is Cleveland. Do you agree or do you disagree? Let us know in the comments.
You know what? Cleveland has been on the up and coming. By the way, I think we should make Deadpan Cole a moderator because he's always here. But on top of that, I just think he'd be good at it.
Okay, so let me just make this straight. You can only be up and coming once you've been rock. If you're rock bottom. Any direction.
Just look at Atlantic City.
I'm just saying. Atlantic City, Cleveland, Detroit. Once you hit rock bottom,
but you know
anywhere is up.
All of those cities are on the come up, and in 10 years, things could be vastly different.
Exactly.
That's how it works. Just look at it.
In meteorology,
oh gosh,
we call this the eye wall replacement cycle.
Let me get up on that, Mike.
The eye wall replacement cycle. You want to make sure
you're basically kissing. You want to make sure you're making love to that mic.
Is this better, Lincoln? Do you like me to put my lips on the screen here?
Oh my god!
Yes. Okay, so it's called in meteorology when a hurricane decides to pretty much die and then come back to life. It's called eye wall replacement cycle. And that's what Detroit, Cleveland, and Atlantic City are doing right now. They're doing an eye wall replacement cycle. And that is the science lesson for you today, folks.
If you wanted one.
Today's term is eye wall replacement cycle.
Ellie, are you still in the house? Ellie loves meteorology.
Awesome.
Fantastic. So if he has any questions, Mike is truly the person to ask. He is a meteorologist himself. So
I have a degree, a piece of paper that says Michael Lee has a bachelor's of science
in meteorology.
And unfortunately, for some reason, Rutgers did not write the words meteorology on there. I don't know why. It's on my transcript, so trust me, I have a meteorology degree. It's just they were too lazy to type in meteorology.
Ellie's a big fan of Bernie. He loves Bernie.
Oh, Bernie, big Bernie.
And Mike works with Bernie very closely. They know each other very well. And I want to say, Ellie wants to come in August up here. I don't know that I'll be here for it, but he wants to come up here and meet and tour AccuWeather. So that's on the books, possibly.
Fantastic.
We'll see what happens. He's from New York City. I think I've already told you that.
Yes.
Yes, he's here. Yes, for 10,000 smackers, Ray Graham, I probably would go ahead and do that, I think.
Do what, a tattoo?
Tattoo of Holly's face on my ass.
10,000. I mean,
imagine telling my parents that. No guarantees, though. So
Lincoln,
please, by all means,
do your parents typically look at your butt?
Yes. Just kidding. They don't.
Then do you really need to tell them?
Well, what about Mike?
Them, either them or your in-laws.
I can't. You're right. I can't think of anywhere that.
Yeah. Unless during a significant, and then now imagine a scenario in which your pants are literally on fire. They help you put it out, and then they, and then without hesitation, they they start judging you right away. Even though your pants you were literally on fire 10 seconds ago, your pants have burned off, your underpants have burned off if you didn't go commando. And then they just realize suddenly that their son has a tattoo of his wife on his ass. And then they question themselves as holy good Christian people as they are. What do we think about this?
I would be more concerned with
Let us know in the comments. Do you think that having a tattoo of your significant other, your SO, on your ass is nice? Or is it weird?
I would be more concerned with Holly telling me when she's 61 that she looks gross on my butt than,
it would really kill the mood.
Burn it off. Get rid of the tattoo.
She doesn't sound like that at all.
She doesn't. You're adding about 40 years of smoking and 20 years in New York City to that right there.
It's more like this. Burn it off. What are they selling? Chocolate. I remember when they first made chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate.
I told you guys.
I hated it.
SpongeBob. For 10 grand, Ray Grimm would tattoo his butt. I can't blame him. I probably would too. Maybe not with my wife's picture, but something.
Ellie says, and back to the topic of weather, supercells have always fascinated him. He loves watching Reed's video of chasing. Oh, fascinated him. Sorry. Fascinated. It fastened you? Yeah.
Ellie, the only equipment you need is a radar. You could just do that with your phone.
Yeah, if you really want to get a nice radar app, it's called Radar Scope, and it is absolutely awesome. Pretty much every single chaser, every single amateur chaser.
What about pros?
Meteorologist. Reed Timmer uses Radar Scope. Are you kidding me?
Preach.
So everyone from Reed Timmer to anyone who's just a weather fan, pay that $9.99.
Pay that.
You can afford it. It is the best radar app out there. I absolutely love it. And it really is awesome. And Ellie says that he would love to go chasing someday. To love to see the supercell. You know what, Ellie, you should definitely do that. They do if you save enough money. They do actually do storm chasing tours with a couple of tour companies here and there in the Great Plains. You really can't find a nice supercell thunderstorm here in the Northeast, although it's possible. I've seen a few, one or two here myself, but usually the trees or the hills or something gets in the way. So do yourself a favor, go out to the Midwest sometime. Maybe whenever I make it big, I'll invite you out there.
I'm putting in the chat a link to a vlog I did with Reed Timmer during a snowstorm. Just on the topic of weather.
This is me imitating a blizzard.
I love snow, so it was fun. I was up in Salem, Massachusetts. That was this past winter. All right, so Mike, when did you find? You know what? Let's just skip that. In 1 minute time. In 1 minute time.
1 minute. Oh my God.
Can you tell me your path to where you are now? We're gonna run a clock on this.
Okay. Let me know when to start.
So think about it.
All right.
And I'm gonna start it. We're going to the stopwatch application.
You're gonna show the folks what the time is?
Well, we're
stopwatch or timer?
We're on timer. We're not running OBS. We don't exactly have. This isn't exactly the most elaborate live streaming setup ever. All right, we're going. 1 minute.
All right, 1 hour. Oh my God, I could go for an hour.
Well, when I was a young little boy.
When I was 3.
When I was a young warthog.
Right. Here we go, Mike. Ready? Go.
So basically, my passion in meteorology started when I was a kid. Again, 4th grade, teacher, Mrs. Kramer, taught a section in meteorology, fell in love with it, and then from then on became a meteorologist. Weather graphics, I became interested in high school with an intermediate or introductory course in graphic design with Photoshop, Illustrator, things like that. Became interested in that. Started pursuing, meteorology in Rutgers, as well as doing a couple of graphical things on the side. Then there was a job opening at AccuWeather. I don't know what to tell you. After I graduated, job opening for a weather graphics producer at AccuWeather. I applied for it. I got it. And then within the next couple of months, they said, "Hey, Mike, can you build us a weather network, please?" And I, with the panicked eyes on my face, said, "I guess no is not an answer, right?" And there you have it. Mike Lee becomes a weather graphics guru.
And that was it.
There you go.
That was right on time. That minute flew by.
It did fly.
It really did fly by. You want to take another shot before we dive deeper into it?
No, I think I'm. Another shot.
Shot.
You know what I think we should do? I feel like I really want to try this red wine. Do you want to try this red wine?
I really want to try the wine.
You know, my favorite thing to do, because I'm also on a budget, but also under lots of.
I think so.
Lots of.
I want to try the wine.
I want to try the red wine because I love. You know what? One of the favorite things I like to do, Lincoln, is have a nice glass of red wine.
Hit the like
and
button,
then
guys.
some Cheez-Its or goldfish at night because I can't afford actual cheese or crackers.
Hold on.
So cheap red wine, usually boxed wine, plus goldfish or Cheez-Its.
Tell me these aren't amazing.
Those are actually pretty good, folks.
I told you.
Where do you get those from? Acme or something?
They sell them at Walmart. They really do. They're at $1.80. So they're cheaper than goldfish. They're made with real cheese.
Folks, we're going to let you know right now, if these two pair up very well. This is a wine from Wegmans called Red Blend. It's very generic, but it is displayed everywhere at Wegmans. And it is $6 for an entire bottle of wine. And we're going to test it right now with a little bit of cheddar crackers. Cheddar, what do you call them? Goldfish? I don't know. Whales. Cheddar whales. I'm going to test it for you and see if they pair up nicely.
Are you drinking your strawberry, Mike?
I am drinking my strawberry. You've just been talking a lot.
Who all is in the chat? Speak your name. Ask us questions. Say whatever you want to say. Tell us you hate us. AKA Shafe. He's still in his house.
Holly, am I sleeping in your house tonight? I hope not. Maybe when you guys get Taco Bell, I might need some Taco Bell as well.
Yeah, I think Mike just determined
Yeah.
that Holly's taking us to Taco Bell. Thank you, Holly.
Thanks, Holly.
Hit the like button if you haven't already.
All right. So again, we're gonna try to do a little quick review during this Facebook Live. Sorry, I've been doing too much work lately. This YouTube Live that is Red Blend 2017 Red Blend from Wegmans. It is $6. It is a bargain for a bottle of wine. We're gonna test it right now and find out. All right. Do we like it? Is it good? Lincoln, are you a wine drinker?
Sometimes.
Yeah. You know, it's very heart healthy. Lots of antioxidants.
Hit it right there.
All right. Cheers. Everything sucks, right? Yeah. Does this wine suck, though? Actually, it's not bad.
Pretty solid.
You know, if you're one of those weird people, not weird people, if you're one of those super fancy pinky up people that really likes dry wine, this is not the wine for you.
Hey.
But if you like sweet wine, if you like light wine, that's just a nice hint of flavors to it. This is perfect. This is actually really good.
It's very sexual.
Give me some of those crackers, man.
You like these, don't you?
Look,
he's getting hooked.
Like I said, a Mike Lee special is red wine,
very classy,
and cheddar crackers of some sort. So Wales, sure. So Red Blend wine and Wales.
They make those in white cheddar.
So they would go well with the white blend wine from Wegmans.
These are excellent. You're going to be thinking about those about a week. You can be like, "What's a Walmart to see if they have these?" They sell them. A long time they didn't sell them here. They sold them in Kentucky, but they didn't sell them here. And so I looked for them, and then suddenly they had them, and then I cried a little bit.
Holly, if you're watching, if you would like some wine, please come out and feel free to grab some. Just letting you know. We're going to have some wine. Deadpan Cole. Actually, let's go to Ellie. He's from Chicago originally. He had some supercells when he was growing up. His question is, what's the difference between an LP and an HP supercell besides preset? There really is no difference between an LP and HP supercell other than preset. HP supercell literally stands for high precip supercell. So that means it is a supercell thunderstorm with lots and lots of rain. An LP supercell is low precip supercell, which means it's very dry, but it's still a really potent thunderstorm. I would say the only other difference. Oh!
All right, got it.
I'm gonna mute you, sir. God.
You're interrupting my phone.
Oh, okay, so Holly's sick. She's fine. So the only thing about those different types of supercells is that LP supercell is better for tornado chasing because there is less rain to deal with. Rain pretty much is like static signal or like debris or whatever you want to call it. It just fogs up and kind of clouds up and hides the tornado a little bit. HP supercells are extremely dangerous because it hides those tornadoes that you're actually looking for. And some people think, oh, there is no tornado around there. It's fine, whatever. Well, it's actually rain wrapped, as they call it. B, You have to worry about flash flooding. There's so much rain happening.
Mike, you're getting way too scientific.
I'm just saying. Well, look, I'm just answering the questions that Ellie is asking.
Yeah, but we're losing subscribers at a.
Oh no, I mean it's whatever. It's still hitting at 6. So yeah, that's the difference. It's flash flooding. You can't see the tornadoes and HV supercells. LP supercells are the best ones to chase because you can see everything very clearly.
Have you ever been in Los Angeles?
No, I have not been in Los Angeles. I've never been to the West Coast.
Why not?
Because I just haven't been there.
Ray Graham, I have been looking into the Cecil Hotel. I believe it was you who told me to do that. I have been checking it out. It's very interesting. If that wasn't you, either way, I have been checking out the Cecil Hotel. I'm pretty sure it was you, though. But it could have been somebody else at this point. I can't remember. Lincoln, you said to ask questions, but that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. So he has another question. What role, and hopefully Reed Timmer joins us at some point, so maybe he can answer some stuff in the comments. He's a much better guy to answer this stuff. What role does a rear flank and downdraft and a dry slot play in supercells? So the rear flank and downdraft basically is the tail end area where the thunderstorm kind of just starts turning a little bit. And the rear flank and downdraft can cause lots of damage. And that really is kind of where you can start finding where tornadoes start to form. Rear flank and downdrafts, pretty much the butt end of it, it's pretty much like a giant fart from the thunderstorm. Whoops. It just goes whoop like that. Whoop. And it starts that big circulation, helps things go around. The dry slot in the thunderstorm, that's what they call the bear's cage. That is the very strong inflow notch. That is where things go. So rear flank and downdraft, it goes down and out. Whereas the inflow, that dry slot goes in and up. And then you have those weird things kind of rotating a bit. And those two, there you go, create the rotation in the thunderstorm. Swing! And then create a tornado.
Mike, how is the...
Correct. They cause the rotations together, Ellie.
How is the mic flowing? Wait, how is the wine flowing?
The wine is actually really good. I actually will probably get this wine again.
Let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in your life you'd do differently?
Is there anything in my life that I would do differently?
Are you drinking your strawberry?
I'm drinking my wine right now, sir.
How much is in your strawberry?
Here, you hold this and find out for yourself. Okay. What would I do in my life so differently? I think the only thing I would do differently is I would have had even more fun in college. I would have partied more. I would have
made more love.
Sure. Done. I mean, I studied a lot. Don't get me wrong. I wanted good grades, all that kind of stuff. I wanted to get my degree.
What are those grades getting you now, do you think?
I mean, they got me this far, so, at this point in AccuWeather, so hopefully, they get me even further. I have no idea. No idea. So, I just wish I experienced a little bit more in college. Those really are the best years of your life. People are not kidding about that at all.
When you went out, what did you do when you went out to the clubs, to the bars?
At Rutgers?
Yeah, at Rutgers.
Well, at Rutgers, there's a good line of bars on, I think, what is it called? I forget what avenue it's called. Easton Avenue. And we just bar hop from one place to another. You go to the Golden Rail, to the Scarlet Pub, and then to Old Queen's Tavern, and then to the Night Lounge. That was a typical place. You also stopped at Stuff Your Face, which has amazing strombolis, which they just call bowlies over there. And they have fish bowls, and it's just a good time. And so you would just go out there, hang out with your friends, and just kind of let loose a little bit.
What was a typical Friday night like?
A typical Friday night, just after being fully exhausted from a week's worth of exams, studying, and such like that, I would either, go out with my friends to, the bars downtown. There might be a house party. And this was mainly in, the senior year when it actually was fully legal to drink. Or, maybe we just decided to get half-price apps at Applebee's.
Applebee's, yeah. We should go there later.
Yeah.
Ray Graham says if he could do things differently, he would have moved to Germany 10 years ago.
Germany. That's one of the things I actually do wish I attended was a studying abroad. There was a study abroad program at Rutgers. Is that
expensive? I don't know how that works.
I don't think that costs that much extra. I'm not sure, especially in Europe, where apparently tuition's really cheap for everyone in that sense.
You keep rolling. I'm going to run to the rest.
Yeah, sure. So, Rutgers creates has a study abroad program with, I think, a university in Germany. And I said, that's very interesting. I would like to try that, but then I was scared. I was too afraid to do those type of things. Of Courtney Brooks says it is expensive. Like I said, I never really looked into it that much, so I didn't really give it a shot. Although, if I was able to, if I had the chance to, I definitely would have given it a shot. A couple of things that I'm very glad that I did and flip for that was that I actually did go to I got to experience a lot of thunderstorms in the Great Plains because I went storm chasing with the Rutgers storm chasing class, and I was able to see some crazy stuff out there. Giant supercell thunderstorms, huge wall clouds, even a tornado, as well as some hail, some amazing sights out there. And that's one of the things that I really, I'm glad I spent the money on because I got a really awesome experience there. And I wouldn't trade that for the world.
All right, I'm back.
He's back.
Hit the like button, people, if you haven't already. Courtney Brooks says it is expensive.
Yeah.
Mike, next question. Let's roll through this. Are you happy?
Am I happy? The answer to that question right now is actually yes, I am happy. However, I will say that if you asked me a couple of months ago, that was not the case.
Why?
I was not happy. It probably was because I was in some type of depressive rut. You can call it the winter blues. You can call it just, whatever you'd like. But I was very down at a point where I've never been down before. I've never been depressed in my life before, and I think I actually was at that time.
You got cheddar.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You have to. You said Dick very close to the speaker, so that's what I'm doing.
Keep going.
Earlier this year I was not happy, but what I did was I took the situation in my hands, and I said, well, what can I do to what can I do to make this situation better? And one of the biggest things I started to do, Lincoln, was I started running. I just felt like running.
I felt like running.
Yeah. And I'm not very good at it.
And
I don't go very far. I still can't run a mile. I can do maybe about 0.6 miles at one point. Maybe I can do 0.8 tomorrow. I have no idea. I may push myself. But I started exercising. I started eating better. And maybe it was that made me feel better as of late. Or maybe it was because the sun finally came out and winter finally ended. Because we've had a very long winter this year. And then maybe the winter blues just kind of melted away. I can't tell you what it is, but right now, at this very point in time, I'm satisfied with where I am at.
So you think you're happy? I
think I'm happy. I feel happy at this point.
Is there a chance?
I'm satisfied. I've accepted where I am. All the crazy voices in my head that were telling me that I was a failure, that I was not doing anything with my life. That let's talk about mental health a little bit. I was not in a good place a couple of months ago. And what I did was I chatted with people. I sought help from my friends and family, and they were able to help me get through it. And then I decided, to make my situation better by having just starting to do something about it. Since people are saying, oh, you should just be happier. Have you thought about just forgetting about it? No, it doesn't. You don't forget about it, maybe for about 5 seconds. But you go to sleep at night, those thoughts come, streaming back, and you're just miserable again. So what you can do for yourself is you can improve yourself physically. You can improve yourself mentally with diet and exercise, and that helps you a lot. And I right now am more positive than ever about the future than I have been, and what I feel like was a while.
As you eat the whales. Those whales are good. I've been eating whales, by the way. I wasn't fat at one point, but in college I got fat. But I've been eating whales since I was like a kid.
Eating well or eating healthy?
Eating whales.
Whales. Oh.
These.
The knockoff goldfish. Knockoff goldfish.
Yeah, so you think your mental health's in a good place now?
Right now, yes, it is.
Could that change?
It absolutely can change.
Do you think that changes with the weather?
I think that cabin fever is a real thing.
If we go through a hurricane season like we did last year, where you're working constantly, it's never ending because it was brutal. It was a brutal hurricane season. For any of you who don't know, we both work at AccuWeather. If you just joined, we both work at AccuWeather. I'm a video producer. Mike does graphics. It was a brutal hurricane season last year for us. We were there a lot. We worked a lot of weekends. It was like 2 a.m. You come in on a Saturday morning. It was brutal. If you had a hurricane season like that, like it did last year, would that impact your mental health, do you think?
I'm almost certain it will, because that was extremely draining. Because what happened was, it was leading up to the mid-August was the eclipse, right? Oh, the big solar eclipse
American
for the
eclipse.
whole U.S. Amazing time. People were enjoying themselves. Lots of prep work behind the scenes for that type of coverage. And then not one day later did we get word that Hurricane Harvey was going to be a category 4 hurricane that impacted the
just like that
Texas coast, just like that. I thought to myself, the day after the eclipse, finally I get to relax. I was so very, very wrong. Harvey, Irma, Maria, Nate, and then after that, endless snowstorms. A little bit of a lull in January.
It was a crazy winter.
Yeah, it was a weird winter where it was a lot warmer in February than it was in March in Central PA.
Was brutal.
March was nor'easter. After nor'easter. After nor'easter. After nor'easter. It was 4 snowstorms in a row, and I was sick and tired of it.
And keep in mind, like I said, we both had to be there, so it was like just grueling back to back to back.
The one good memory I have from that entire experience, Lincoln, was that we used to do that during those coverage times. We did a little potluck upstairs.
That was fun. Yeah,
for all the broadcast people for our entire department, and I brought in things like bagels and cream cheese and like something that was filling. Lincoln brought in a bag of chips.
Yeah, well, I was contributing.
It's all
ladies and gentlemen, Holly. She's elusive. She's gone. She's Holly.
I only have a bag of chips. My name is Middle.
Holly.
Bigly chips.
We've pretty much agreed that you are, in fact, taking us to Taco Bell. But that's okay. Holly's behind the camera right now. She's got her hands on her hips. She's being the authoritative figure.
Because there are 2 drunk children in my house.
We're not. I'm sober.
I will not dismiss that
Hello.
fact right there. I mean, I'll sober up pretty quickly, but as it stands right now,
I like wine.
Cole says hello.
Cole says hello. Holly never likes to appear in these videos.
That's because I look like a hot mess. I've been working really hard and I'm sick.
Yes, Holly is going part-time next week, as y'all know from the vlogs. She's working towards full-time as a travel writer, which she used to be, but then she took a job. Long story short, Holly is going to be working more towards travel writing than ever before starting next week, and she has a ton. She has a ton of work. In fact, this week,
living, here we come.
In fact, this week, I'm going to share these numbers with you, despite the fact that she probably doesn't want me to. Holly's making $1,000 and working 40 hours a week at her job. So she's making her normal rate at salary at her job. She's also making $1,000 in freelance. So Holly's one hell of an entrepreneur. I would like to have her on in a vlog or maybe a live stream just to talk about this because it's very interesting. Also, I think it's very motivative for people who are wanting to put themselves in a similar position.
Also,
however,
people that hate their jobs, it's very encouraging.
That too, it's always good to take life by the balls and be able to dictate what you do in your own life.
I have to say, though,
I don't think we can hear you if you want to come in here. That's not the mic.
Oh,
yeah, you're going to need to come.
I'm not going to come over there.
All right, well, you tell me what you're going to say.
I'll tell it and you can repeat it. What are you doing?
I'm doing to try to point the mic.
I don't think. Okay. Mike can do it. Here.
Anyway, I was going to say.
Can you lean into that? There we go.
Where is the camera?
Let's lean into the. It's right there.
Right in front of you.
Just lean into. You won't see it, so lean into that mic.
Oh. So
get down in there. Get deeper. Keep going into the mic. The mic's right there.
Oh, what
Just
is this
grab,
thing?
That's the pop filter. Just grab the mic. Get in it.
Okay. So what I was going to say is that if you're on the verge of quitting your job and you need extra motivation, a book you should read is You're a Badass at Making Money, because that is the book that I read that inspired me to go ahead and go part-time, because it basically tells you if you can think it, you will do it. If you believe it enough, it will happen.
And there you go. Wise words by the Holly.
Expelliarmus.
That's wise words by Holly
I seriously have to clean though. So
Riddle.
I'm gonna make it
She's cleaning. She's gonna take us to Taco Bell later, Mike.
I'm not gonna take it off.
Holly, please.
I don't really have time.
We're okay. Well, hey.
I ain't gonna say no
You
to
like
that.
Fuji and Jade.
Do I?
Oh, they close at 10 though, so
What time is it?
8:30. So we got some time. Anyways, back. I have no idea where we're at. We may only have one person in here at this point. Who knows?
7. Actually,
Hey,
at this
hit the
point.
like button
There
if you
go.
haven't already, guys. I appreciate you joining us. My name's Lincoln Riddle. This is Michael Lee. He works for AccuWeather. Of course,
Hi.
I do too. But Mike,
Yep.
She's breaking everything, ladies and gentlemen. The Holly is breaking
Everything sucks.
Everything sucks. That's the name of this live because we're really struggling with our live equipment tonight.
Mhm.
Not Mike. I am. It's all mine. Everything you see here. Well, the camera you're viewing this
I'm
on.
just having some wine.
Mike's having some wine. The camera you're viewing this on. The mic, the boom arm, this whole thing, all this. We have a lot of issues, technical difficulties, a lot of new stuff in this live. Unlike most lives, this is unconventional. Mike's a new co-host. We've never done this before. We're having a lot of issues, and that's why everything
And
sucks.
if you want to send some tissues for those issues,
Or you want
go
to
right ahead.
You want to super chat us?
Yeah. So if we can buy some tissues for our issues,
Yeah, you
yes,
know.
please do. Yes, Regrim, get to the chopper now.
Oh, wait, has he seen that?
Obviously, how would he know about it if he hadn't seen it?
Happiness is a state of mind. Oh man, I'm missing out on chat.
Ooh, let's
Get
let's
to
read
the
this.
chopper
Regrim
now.
says, so we're going. Let's recap a couple things. We talked about happiness, and then we talked about jobs. Okay. Let us know in the chats. Are you happy? And also, do you like your job? Let us know because right now we have some people that like their jobs, and some other folks that are in this live. And we heard from Holly, who
Or maybe they
she
don't
didn't like her job.
Maybe they don't dislike their job. They're just not being challenged enough, and so
Yeah.
it's kind of boring. I know Ellie last week said he loves his job.
Yeah. So going back to the state of happiness, Regrim says happiness is a state of mind. You can go from happy to sad in a split second, and vice versa. Yes, absolutely. That is absolutely true.
Get to the
And I've done there. Ellie says he has made a choice to better his life as well. He is doing the keto diet, the ketogenic way of eating. He has lost 28 pounds. That is amazing.
Wow,
Bravo to you, sir.
Getting really excited.
How long have you been doing that? Let us know how long you've been doing the
36
keto
years.
diet, because I actually would be very interested in that.
Ron Burgundy, are you still in here? Ron Burgundy. Ron Burgundy.
And on top of that, he feels amazing. His mental health is so much better. He's only done this for 8 months and he lost 28 pounds. That is
And
amazing.
he's a small person,
Does
so that
he
is.
have to exercise?
Do you
I
have to
don't think he
exercise at
does.
all?
I don't think
Asked
Ellie-
Holly.
Because I want to avoid that.
He does it in conjunction with intermittent fasting. So that I guess that does help.
And LA's he is really a small. He's not very. I mean, he's tall, but he's not like. I think he's like my height, so he's like 5'8", but he's not big. So
Yeah.
28 pounds is pretty impressive.
Yeah, Ellie, let us know how much exercise you have to do with the ketogenic way of eating. Because I would be very interested in that as well. Because, even though I am currently exercising a little bit more, that helps me. I'm eating better, as in, my doctor said, your triglycerides are a little high, buddy. You got to bring them down.
You're
Less
getting old as
carbs. Less carbs for you.
Yeah, and I'm in the vlogs in the coming, like probably this week. I'm gonna start work. Holly, don't
I have to leave this.
Just
I have
walk
to
around.
leave. I guess.
just walk around. Don't.
But then I
You'll.
have to walk around.
Holly wants. Holly, please.
I'm not a guest. I'm a.
No, I have to guess
Just
tomorrow.
duck
Oh.
underneath. Just duck underneath.
Okay. Now I'm offended.
Just duck underneath.
So, Holly, to answer your question, Ellie does a ton of walking, but he does lift boxes at work.
Hit the like
He
button,
lifts
guys.
a
if
lot
you
of
haven't
boxes.
already.
He works in shipping.
He works in Brooklyn or Queens at Oh Nuts, I think.
Oh, nuts!
I can't remember the name.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna order something from them this year.
One of you
Ooh.
eating this?
Lincoln, are
Mike,
you
do you
eating
want that?
No, I don't want
Really,
that.
please?
No, I'm okay.
I offered it to him.
I'm on a diet, woman. Regrim says that he also started with fasting. He's also on a diet since December. Good for you. How many pounds have you lost?
Jenny
if you don't
Marie,
mind?
welcome. Hit the like button. I don't know how long you've been here, but she's a temporary cashier and she hates it. She's going back to school, so she's
Where's
happy
she
with
at?
that.
That's awesome.
Jenny Marie, where are you at? I feel like she told me she was
No,
from.
where's she a cashier at?
Where are you a cashier at? Holly
Yeah,
wants to know. She's
where are
very
you a
interested.
cashier at? And also, where are you going to school? And what are you studying? I would love to hear about that.
In the meantime, I'm going to ask Mike some more questions about his life. Mike, every bachelor is on the hunt.
Describe a perfect woman.
Describe, Mike, what's your love life like?
All right. So my love life, right? You know, the last 25 years I've been on this earth, I've been pretty inactive. I was not very self-confident for a long time. But I recently started to be a little bit better about that kind of stuff. And I actually did go on a date with somebody I met online this past Sunday. And
Bumble?
No, it was actually Coffee Meets Bagel. This was actually an app suggested to me by a good friend of mine who I randomly met at the March for Science last year. And we caught up and she recommended, hey, Coffee Meets Bagel is actually really good.
Hit the like button, guys.
It's different from Bumble. It's different from Tinder. It's not about the quantity of likes or matches that you get.
It's not about this.
They actually try very hard to match you with someone that you would actually enjoy. And I've gotten only 2 likes. No, maybe not more, but 4 likes from them, and 2 of them I've actually started a conversation with them. And this is of course over a course of a year. And again, like I said, I had no luck with Tinder. I've had no luck with Bumble. I have no luck with OkCupid. Only Coffee Meets Bagels. So if you're having a little problems with Tinder or Bumble, if you're discouraged about online dating, do Coffee Meets Bagel. It's different than the rest of them, and I think it does make a difference. And those are actually a little bit better with online dating and actual matching of people.
So we're going to get back to the date you went on here in a second, but I do want to ask you this. Me and Holly were talking about this last night. We've been married for a few years. We've been together for probably almost, we've been together for 7 years, 2011.
10 points from Lincoln Riddle.
And the brownie points are decreasing. We've been together for 7 years. It was 2011. February 11th, 2011 that we met. And see, so there's 3 brownie points in my direction. And so we were talking about this last night. Is Tinder still an app for one-nighters or more?
Yes, it is. It is known for an app as one-night stands.
You want to point that mic?
I thought I was doing it. Oh, up. That. Okay.
Yeah.
I apologize.
You're fine. You want to bring the boom arm down?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I just want to make sure you can hear Mike crystal clear.
So yes, Tinder is in fact still mainly a hookup dating site. However, I will say, I just went to a wedding back in May with 2 friends that actually did meet on Tinder. So there you go. You never know. You can't say that you tried if you haven't tried everything.
Isn't it weird that when we were in high school, people made fun of people who did online dating?
Yes, it is weird. But at the same time, people mock what they don't understand. That is a quote from Bernie Rayner himself. People mock what they do not understand. And so online dating was one of those new things. People didn't get it. They thought it was weird. And now apparently it's the norm.
But now it's the norm. And so if like I died or Lincoln died and the other one tried to find somebody new, we wouldn't know what to do because we've never lived in that world where you have to use an app to meet people.
I would never, if you died, Holly, I would never find someone new.
Boy,
that is a lie.
This conversation has been brought to you by Hell. Make a left turn, go straight.
Try not to swerve right. Mike.
Yes.
I passed your trick question. How is that a question?
It was a test.
It was a test. Is there anything? What are you looking for in particular? You're Chinese, technically.
Yes. Well,
cool.
Let's be accurate about this. I'm a Chinese American.
He's a Chinese American. Would you like to find a Chinese American, a Chinese girl, or would you anything? Does it matter? What do you like? What do you look for in a female?
I think everyone is very picky at first. But as you grow, as you start learning more about yourself, I think then you start realizing that, just finding someone that cares about you is important. For me, I would like to find a woman that is just genuinely interested in who I am and, what I like and, just me as a person. I think that's what everyone wants. Am I not right? Am I right?
So what do you when it comes to looks, what do you prefer?
I prefer a good smile, actually. I really like someone that has a really nice, genuine, and very sweet smile. someone who has very pretty eyes is very good.
Are you an ass or boobs?
I like both. Holly just asked if I'm an ass or boobs man, and boobs man, and I mean in 2018 apparently we're supposed to be very PC about this stuff,
No,
but
you're not.
yet but you know what? I mean I like the whole pack. I look at the whole pack.
But everybody has one or the other.
I
Which
like
one,
the whole package.
Yours one that you gravitate towards more. Which one is it?
It's the ass.
Oh, you heard it here first.
So Lincoln, may I ask you the same question?
I'm
then?
the same.
Well, that escalated very quickly.
I probably have more boobs than Holly does. For being honest with herself.
Oh man.
Let
us know in the comments, ladies and gentlemen, because we are very gender neutral here. Ass or boobs? Do you like? Which one do you prefer?
Welcome to Howard Stern Radio.
Oh man, this is gonna
Philip, hit the like, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't.
I like it.
Ray Graham has lost 2 buckle holes.
That's awesome. That's what 2 waist sizes in males.
Much.
So let's say, for instance, I'm a 38. I recently went down to 36.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I am actually.
Feeling myself. Hit the like button, guys. I have 8 viewers and only 8 likes. Jenny Marie is working at Target. She's a cashier there, and she is going for graduate degree in arts.
Degree in arts technology.
Arts technology, which is awesome.
That's fantastic.
Jenny, I haven't seen you around in a while. Hope everything's going well. He eats I eat one day whatever I want for one day, and the next day I just eat ramen soup.
See,
like Grim.
That's good for you. Not good for me. I have a family history of heart disease, so the high sodium in ramen is not good for me. So, but more proud to you. Whatever works for you, my friend.
Ellie went from a 34-30 to a 30-30. Wow, that's gold right there. It's pretty impressive, Ellie.
Damn!
Damn! That's all I gotta say to that. Deadpan Cole, are you still here? Have you left us? Man, we just lost somebody.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. If it's love, I'm interested in the face. If it's sex, I'm interested in the body. Well, that makes sense.
Ticket at Las Dos. Why can't you have both?
Ray Graham, you're from LA. Do you go to Las Vegas ever? Let me know. I don't remember how old you are. I don't know if you've ever told us. Ray Graham found me through a live stream because he thought that I looked like Chris Pratt. And after I thought about it, if I lost weight, I probably would look like Chris Pratt.
If you watch the first couple of seasons of Parks and Rec, you would look like Chris Pratt because he was a little chubbier in those first couple of seasons. And then, yes, he did lose lots of weight. And now he's the Star-Lord.
Now he's a sexual deviant.
And then also some type of, raptor guy in, Jurassic Park. So good for him.
I call it JP.
I don't think anyone else calls it that.
Hey man, you gonna watch some JP tonight?
I don't think anyone calls it that.
Anybody calls him that. You're right. I'm alone. I don't think AKA Shafe. I think he ditched us.
I think he did. I think after you did the mockery of him, he totally.
What did I say? I don't even remember. All right, Mike.
Yes.
So we've learned a lot about you this evening.
A little too much, perhaps.
We know what you're looking for in the way of peeps. We know what you like about being a meteorologist. We know why you love your job. I want to know, what's it like working at the AccuWeathers?
Didn't you ask this already?
No.
Oh, what's it working like at AccuWeather?
What's it working
What's
like?
it like at working at AccuWeather? It's very interesting because a lot of places a lot of the weather companies are not as big as AccuWeather. They're focused in on, for instance, RadarScope from Weather Decision Technologies. They are a small group of people that focus on one app, as well as whatever services they offer. At the Weather Channel, they're very focused in on the television network that they run. At the weather company with IBM and weather.com, they're very, very focused on digital and apps. At the National Weather Service, they're very focused about forecasting. AccuWeather is different because they have all of that in one single building. I think it's a very unique company where it is an all-in-one place, and I don't think anyone else really does that. Do you think that anyone else does that?
Since Weather Channel was broken up, no.
Yeah,
well, we were talking 10 years ago.
We're talking, we're talking about 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's true. Then the Weather Channel would be similar, but the Weather Channel now, I mean, they don't even own their own website. How weird is that?
It's very strange, yeah.
The Weather Channel, I kid you not, people. The weather.com, the Weather Channel is not owned by the Weather Channel on TV. It's owned by IBM. It's very It's very strange, But that's how it goes. That website's worth a ton of money.
It's business.
Yeah, it's business, and so it got separated. The assets went one way, the channel went the other. The channel's only worth a couple $100 million.
The channel was sold at $300 million to an entertainment group called Entertainment Studios. I know this stuff because I'm very interested in the future of weather and such. And the weather.com, along with WSI and Weather Underground and Telecast, all that was put together as the weather company, was sold to IBM at about, I think the net worth was $2 to $3 billion. So it's beforehand, all of them were conglomerated into one group called the Weather Company, owned by NBC, Comcast, I don't know who else, and Bain Capital or something like that. But then when they sold, they split up.
So it's just a weird situation.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Well, it's business, and business is always a little awkward sometimes with these things.
It's definitely interesting because most people don't know that what they're getting on the TV is not what they're getting online. And if you go to weather.com, if you don't believe us, go look. You will see no Jim Cantori. You won't see anybody there. There's no marketing for the Weather Channel TV whatsoever.
Yeah, it was some strange agreement. I read that the folks at weather.com were allowed to use Weather Channel branding.
Can you let Oscar off the pee real fast? Just right off the sidewalk. He has to pee. He's standing right there. Oscar has to pee. He's whining. Holly, he's whining at the door.
So Lincoln, how do you feel about working at AccuWeather, and what's it like? So I'm throwing the question back at you.
Some days it's really busy. Some days it's really busy.
Cool story, bro.
Depends on the day, obviously. Today was kind of a chill day. I've been working on a Meals on Wheels thingy buffer.
America, let's have lunch.
Yeah, I've been working on that. But there's a big moth in here. So I'm working on that. But a lot of times, sorry guys, there's a really big moth in here. A lot of times it's pretty calm, but there will be these periods where it gets real busy.
Anytime there's a big storm. So
when hurricane, it's exciting, the days fly by. When it's a boring day, not much going on, like a standard flooding, a wildfire, all that stuff writes itself. I write news packages. So if it's not an extreme event, if it's like just a standard flooding event, a wildfire, 10,000 acres or whatever, that stuff's pretty common to us. We see it all the time. To the people who live in the town, it's a big deal. And it is a big deal. It's just when you're burning through stories constantly, it's, some stuff takes a higher rank. So on a standard day, you got some fires, some flooding. Those are kind of, But you get some hurricanes in there. I really enjoy it when we have something big time going on.
Yeah, it definitely is a double-edged sword because, whenever big events happen, like the hurricane season, last year.
Obviously, people are dying. And it's sad.
Yeah, it's very sad. It's very stressful. But again, like I said before, it's also very rewarding because you're doing a lot. You do a lot of good, and you're informing a lot of people. And you realize that the job that you do is in fact important, and that kind of is rewarding.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very stressful. It's very sad. So it's a give and take type of thing. But it's better to let people know what's going on than just let them suffer and ignore what's going on.
Before we go back into that, Ray Grimm lives in Germany.
He lives
What part of Germany do you live in, Ray Grimm? He was. Oh wait, no, I remember this because he was on vacation in one of them, and I told him he was in Romania, and I told him we were thinking about going to Berlin, and we still are. We haven't booked a trip, but Ray Graham, if you're near Berlin, let me know. Ellie Birnbaum, what's your favorite type of weather? For me, severe weather is king. But snowfall would fall in second behind that. Probably blizzards for me.
For me, it's also severe weather, and tornadoes is number 1. Number 2 for me, honestly, I think it would probably be hurricanes.
Did you hit the like button?
Yes, I hit the like button.
Okay, so we're really struggling with likes.
So, severe weather, tornadoes, that's your, bread and butter, if you will, fancy weather, sexy weather.
Got on like an hour and a half late.
Hurricanes.
Yeah, it is bad.
Hurricanes are very unique in that sense. They're very, very powerful storms, and they probably are one of the hardest to predict.
So I will take you guys to the Chinese restaurant if I can rely on you to vacuum the carpet tomorrow when you're home from lunch.
Home from lunch? He's not getting here till 2 a.m.
What?
Jackson does not arrive until 2 in the morning.
Oh. Then why am I cleaning?
I know, but you did a great job.
Everyone, please give a hand for Holly. She has done a great job of cleaning while we were doing this. She's done very quietly.
To be fair, this is a lot of work.
No, look, I always have the quick bouts of like spring cleaning, and I had this one room in my apartment which is like an attic, and it was absolutely disgusting to a point where I just got so irritated by myself and the dirt that I just cleaned it. Lots of bugs, lots of cobwebs. I vacuumed the whole thing, and it looks sparkling. I'm almost to a point where I almost want to make that my office now because it has its own separate entrance, has great lighting, and it might be a good place for us to do these, dual lives without bothering Holly so much.
We haven't been that loud.
No, we haven't been that loud.
We failed. I think when we were in the garage, we were only live for
the garage.
We were only there for 4 minutes, and it got 14 unique views in 4 minutes. And I don't know that we've had that this entire time. Well, we probably had 14 unique views, but anyways, it's okay.
I mean, it was a good time to start. So 6 o'clock is always solid, but it is what it is. We learn from our mistakes.
It's true. And so let's continue on with Mike here. Mike, by the way, we're getting Chinese. Holly's verifying that we are getting Chinese.
I'll place the order at 9:30. I think it was at 10. I think it was later than that.
Well, that's banging. If they do, then okay.
Have you tried lychee risto?
I have not.
I like lychee. Personally, I like lychee better than Fuji and Jade, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm just recommending it to people.
Oh boy, I'm losing my mic. Mike, do you wish you were a full-time meteorologist?
I am a full-time meteorologist.
You make graphic. Do you wish you were a full-time?
Do you mean do I wish I was a full-time forecasting meteorologist? Is that
correct?
What you're asking? I mean, some days yes, some days no. Sometimes I would like to know if, I would like to learn a little bit more about the weather. That's why I studied for in college. So it's one of those situations where it's a give and take. If I learn more about the weather, if I'm more active in forecasting, then I'm less active in graphics, obviously. So
I see you, fam.
Yeah. Pam Williams.
Williams vlog.
Just got here. Hello, Pam.
Hello. We are hit the like button if you haven't already, guys. We are going on an hour and 47 minutes.
Yeah. So Pam, a couple of questions that we've been asking ourselves during this live is: A, are you happy? B, I don't remember. What was the second question that we asked ourselves?
Ask for boobs.
Now I want to ask that person. A, are you happy? B, do you like your job? Those are the two questions we've been asking. Or anyone that's joining us, let us know what you think, because that's always a very interesting thing to talk about. So just a quick recap of what we've been talking about. We, of course, have been drinking these strawberries. These are Lincoln's favorites, apparently. I can't really agree. I personally prefer summer shandy. Let us know what was your favorite cocktail in the summertime, or what is your favorite beer in the summertime? So that's question number 3. Ellie asks, Holly, this is a question for you. Do you share Lincoln's passion for weather?
No.
She does not give a damn about the weather.
I didn't say that.
She doesn't care if it's raining or shining on your parade, folks.
I have preferences, but I'm not excited about
She has preferences, but she's not excited about it like Lincoln or I am. So she says, "Your parade, it better rain on it."
What are we talking about?
We're talking. So Ellie
Hit the like
asked,
button, guys.
yeah, absolutely, hit the like button. Ellie asked me to ask Holly if she shares your passion of the weather like you do, and she said absolutely not. She always wants it to rain on people's parades.
I don't actually really like
She
That's
always
really mean.
wants it to. She likes.
that.
She likes it when people's plans are ruined.
We're way blown out. I'm gonna adjust the.
And then Pam Williams is answering the questions I presented with her. She is happy, and she loves her job because she's a stay-at-home mother with your child. That's fantastic. That's wonderful.
Is it emotional?
I mean, it is a little emotional. Yeah.
Yes, it is. You're still going strong.
What kind of kid does she have?
Cat? No, she has a
No,
child.
kid. What kind of kid does she have?
What kind of kid?
You know, like age, gender.
Oh yeah. How old is your child? What? Male or female? Let us know. I don't know how to ask these things, Holly.
Do you have a little boy or a little girl?
Yeah, little boy, little girl. You know, so Pam says that she is a stay-at-home mom with her disabled child. I actually had a coworker of mine who had a child that was, I won't mention anyone's names for privacy reasons, but my coworker had a child that was struggling with some version of autism, and it that stuff's hard. It really is hard to deal with when your kids have some disabilities or have some challenges, but it takes a very strong person to really get through those moments, be there for your kids. And you know what? My former coworker is made the right choice, was there for the child, for her kid, and he the kid's now thriving in school. It's wonderful.
Yes, her 18-year-old son just graduated. They went to Hawaii.
Oh, fantastic.
For a bit of time. Really cool graduation trip. Let's go back to you, Mike, while we're still here.
Next question.
What was your favorite TV network growing up?
That's a tough one. I would definitely say, to begin with, was TV and television network growing up. First was WB17 because it had Saturday morning cartoons. So you had things like, what was it, Jackie Chan Adventures? What you got? The Powerpuff Girls.
Powder.
Yeah, was it Powder?
Is it Powder?
No, it's Powerpuff Girls. Isn't it Powerpuff?
Bugs getting
Holly, is it Powerpuff or Powder Puff?
Powder.
Powerpuff Girls. And then all those wonderful classics, Saturday morning cartoons. I always woke up nice and early to catch them. I was woke. Yeah, sure, I was woke. Yeah, okay. And I always loved doing that. But then for some reason, Saturday morning cartoons just stopped.
And Nickelodeon sucks.
Yeah.
Was there anything happening? Is the chat popping?
Yeah, the chat's popping. Then after Saturday morning cartoons went ahead and died off. My second, yeah, we can finish up.
No, we're not talking. Oh, we're down to 5. Holy golly. We're falling apart, Mike. Be entertaining. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
Let us know.
Take it off.
Do you like boobs or ass? Apparently, that was a question I was asked today.
Holly is threatened.
Holly.
Hey, Holly, can you pour this in a bourbon and Coke and I'll drink it?
Nope, take a shot.
Please.
Oh, I'm liquid metal. I can't take
Rock
these
on.
things. I need a Coke. I need a chaser.
I can, but I don't want to.
I'm a little bitch. My name's Lincoln
I
Middle.
like bourbon and Coke, Michael Lee.
I like a little bourbon and Coke.
So if you're just joining the chat and you haven't already hit the like button, please do so. We failed to acquire a lot of it.
Chug. Oh! You didn't even try. Oh my god.
Deadpan Cole, are you
Holly,
still in
you're
here?
married to a wuss.
Might as well. No, never mind. I shouldn't say that.
Mike, take a hit.
You put your lips on this shit
come on,
already.
I'm
You're
not sick. Who
disgusting.
gives a
No.
shit?
You ate shit today.
Deadpan Cole is still watching, but he's not having a good time, and that's why he's not in the chat. Ellie Birnbaum also probably still here.
My second favorite network channel, television network, was the Weather Channel growing up. Of course, I'm a weather nerd. I love that stuff. 2000, I believe, was 2005 hurricane season was a shit show. So that was really what grabbed me in, lured me in.
Makes sense.
It was 2005 and 2008. Now my brain is starting to fail me.
Drink that. Come on.
Okay, here we go. I mean, this is why it's failing me.
If you're not enjoying yourself, let us know. If you think this is a boring live, I do need feedback, because going forward, first of all, I understand that the lighting situation, probably the audio situation, are not good. This was not optimal. Working on.
We threw this together last second.
Quite literally,
It's not bad for.
This is the third time we executed this live.
Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm. It finally went on. Do you have any qualms you'd like to know about?
Pam asked, are we supposed to be talking about weather? We don't have to, but I am a degreed meteorologist, so I'm opening the chat to any weather questions that you may have.
It's just kind of, we both work at AccuWeather, so it's just kind of like it's just a talking point. We're kind of, when my co-hosts that I have going forward, whatever they're proficient in, I plan to focus on. So Mike is proficient in weather and building cable networks, which is relative because he's a creator in that aspect. I also have a YouTuber coming on. Obviously, he's a creator. In general, most people are going to stick to weather. I may have some random person on who I'm just friends with, and it's like, hey, come on. Holly's going to talk about freelancing 1 week. So that's kind of the idea of the lives. But I'm going to have to continue growing them. They're a lot of fun to do, but, it takes a lot of work to get to that point. So we're really blown out in this, though. You're not, but I am, because your skin's darker.
Mildly racist,
not
but okay.
Racist at all.
Mildly.
Holly, come here. I bet Holly looks like a ghost. Holly, come here. Look at how overexposed my face is. Right?
So Pam says she lives in Missouri. They have tornadoes. They suck. She likes sunshine. You know what? Yes, tornadoes do suck. Sunshine is good, but let me tell you something. Too much sunshine, not very good.
Sunshine,
no, you need the dark days to remind you of the good ones. That goes back to our discussion about happiness. You need a couple of rainy days in there to make you appreciate the sunshine. Also, make sure that you don't get too much drought weather going on there. Make sure things don't start flaring up like crazy. Wildfires, nonsense. Yes. Follow me on Twitter if you can. That's the only place where I'm allowing people to actually access me publicly. Otherwise, leave me alone. Don't add me on PlayStation Network. Don't add me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter, though. I'm okay with Twitter. Mike Lee, WX.
See, Mike, aren't these lives fun to just sit here and bullshit for 2 hours?
I mean, I like talking in general. Everyone at work complains about you and I talking like every single time. We're bitching at each other like a talk. They're actually trying to do actual work while we're jib-jabbering about nonsense and bitching about our phones being terrible or his phone being terrible.
It's true. Let's see. Have you gained any followers?
Who knows? Ellie also agrees with me. He likes when the Weather Channel was all about weather.
That was a long time ago. 10 years, probably. It's probably the 2000s, to be honest.
Yeah, it's been some time. Pam says it can rain during parades just to make Holly smile.
Oh, T. Got him. PSU Amanda. Oh, I know who that is.
That's
yeah,
that's my employee.
It's like PSU
doesn't
Amanda.
really count. Yeah, it doesn't really count. So I'm thinking, so you said you like tornadoes, you like, I don't know. What do you want us to keep talking about the weather? Do you want to talk about what's the next question?
The next question is, when is your next date with this chick?
At this point, it's undecided. I haven't asked her yet.
Okay, well, it's been 5 days, 4 days.
3 days.
Like
It's
Sex
been
and
4.
the City would tell you that's too long.
Too long.
That is too long.
I
Ladies
never
and
watched
gentlemen,
Sex in the City. That probably
if you
explains
think
it.
Mike should be asking her out for a second date now,
I do want to.
He can do this live on the chat. A super chat will get Mike to ask live on the chat. This is Mike's love life that we're
This
dealing
is my
with here.
personal life. Please stay away.
If we get a super chat, Mike will request a second date right now, probably.
I
can't
mean-
guarantee that. I'm
You
just
spend
saying.
the money with him?
No.
No.
I'll buy you some. I'll buy you dinner.
Oh, how generous of him.
It'll be more than the super chat. The super chat will probably be like a couple bucks.
Goodness.
What do you think, Mike? You want to ask?
No, I'm definitely gonna ask. Yeah.
When are you going to ask her out?
I'm probably sometime tonight. Actually.
Is she the one?
How do you know when somebody's
Yeah,
the one?
when you know, you just.
I've
know.
only been on one date with.
You probably know. You just don't want to say it.
What do you think?
Nobody
I think you
knows.
I knew 3 seconds after I met you.
Oh,
3 whole seconds?
The
Is
first,
that
the
long?
first 2 seconds, I was wondering why you were so incredible.
This sounds like the
Wow.
worst load of crap.
God, dude, that's like an overcorrection. That's 10 points from Lincoln Riddle.
I was looking for a legitimate answer, and you gave me a bunch of crap.
God, we're so overexposed. I'm gonna have to fix this setup. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Ask her for another date. Courtney Brooks coming through. She's throwing it down. She says,
Yeah, Courtney,
Michael Lee,
you've been on vacation for
for
like
a
a
date.
week, and
Mike,
girl, you missed so much. I
Mike.
think we need to catch up tomorrow.
ask her out for a second date.
I will. I'm absolutely going to. You
Mike,
so-
ask her out. What are
Where'd
you
go on
doing?
the first date?
Where are you at now?
So we went to Federal Tap
It's
House.
just ridiculous.
Yeah, that was actually Lincoln's suggestion. so-
Hey, got him.
Yeah, no, it's a great
Oh,
place. It's
I got it.
really good food, really good atmosphere. So it was in an area where you could kind of see the overstate college a bit. It was nice.
What'd you just do?
She hit the fan.
Are you drunk, Holly?
No,
Have you been drinking?
Wait, replay, action replay, folks. Let's watch.
Yeah.
Bam! Oh no! Okay. Anyway,
That was exciting.
Ellie's
Really?
asking, do I like reading? And if so, what type of book do I like? I do like reading, although I don't really give enough time to books.
He doesn't have enough time.
And I personally, I don't know if I actually have a good genre. I do like reading. I've read all the Harry Potter series. I've read all of the what do you call it? What was it? Not Mockingjay, not Catching Fire. What's that called? What's the series called? Hunger Games series. Yes, the Hunger Games series. But it was just a matter of I don't really dedicate enough time to it. Right now, currently, I'm at the currently I'm at what's it called? One of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer books that a friend of mine lended to me, and I'm really enjoying that one. But I'm just taking some time getting through it. I don't dedicate enough time. Dickman Cole, what's your absolute favorite movie of all time, Mr. Riddles?
Mine is Drive, starring Ryan
That's a
Gosling.
lie.
What's my favorite movie, Holly?
Oh my gosh, what is your favorite movie?
It's Drive, starring
It's
Ryan
not
Gosling.
Drive.
Yes, Drive is a cinematic
It's
masterpiece.
a war movie.
No, I love war movies, but Drive is a cinematic masterpiece. Jackson,
I haven't
Action Jackson,
watched Jackson.
1250 Sports Talk, Lexington, Kentucky, just texted me. He said, Jackson, countdown to under 30 hours. That would what's he be here? 4 a.m. Damn.
Dude, can you leave earlier?
He wants to hang out Friday night. He asked if you specifically could go to a baseball game.
I'm not available Friday
I
night.
thought you said you could. You definitely
I
said
lied.
you could. Like, come
I
on.
lied. I can hang out Saturday
Well, there's no baseball Saturday.
or Sunday.
We'll go kayaking Saturday.
We can go kayaking
Let's
Saturday.
go
Let's go kayaking at.
What do you mean you can't go kayaking?
Look at us.
You're not gonna fall in the water and die.
That water is really shallow.
They give you life vests.
Yeah.
There's
There is no alligators north of the Mason
Essentially,
Dixon line.
The water is really shallow here, so you should be
Yeah.
fine. You want to go kayaking Saturday?
We can go kayaking. We do
That could be
anything.
fun.
we
My
want.
Joy, he texted me again.
Oh,
Oh, he's watching. That's bullshit. He must become available. I'm a big deal.
No. I already have plans. I'm sorry.
He's already made plans to
already
meet his
made-
lady
yeah.
friend. That he's
No, and then that
keeping
lady
from us.
friend.
He's
Although I
keeping-
was gonna ask, I was gonna ask to see if my lady friend, the person I'm trying to date
Smell
again,
like cleaning the bath.
was gonna be available Saturday. But if you guys are gonna go kayaking Saturday, then I can't. So maybe Sunday again. Maybe it's Sunday brunch, perhaps. That's
Oh,
something
is this
different.
the chick from last fall? last
No,
summer?
no. This is the chick from Sunday.
Oh.
I'm trying to find out a good time to ask. Well, I'll find out when she's available. Anyway,
Ask
moving
for
on.
breakfast. Weirdly OCD. My favorite movie, if I had to pick one, would be Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Before we get anywhere, hit the like button if you haven't already. We're running.
Is that the one with the kangaroo thing?
Holly, do we need just to strap a wireless mic on you since you're gonna pop in and
She's
out?
asking. Wait,
Here's Holly.
weirdly
Dingo
OCD.
Stole My Baby. Is that the one?
Weirdly
Dingo
OCD
Stole My
is
Baby.
that the
No.
movie? Is What Happened to Baby Jane the one with the kangaroos and the one where they go with the line? But Dingo stole my baby.
That's a real thing. You know that happened, right? The
I
dingo stole
know.
the
I
baby.
have. I don't know a dingo stole a baby, and I've
That's
never
a
seen.
real
I've
thing.
actually never seen the movie either.
No, it's not that's a news event.
No, it's not the movie. We're gonna move.
Hold
along.
on. The Dingo Stole Your Baby is a real thing that happened in the 80s in Australia. It literally happened. A dingo killed a baby, and it was a international news story. Just so we're all clear, that's really
Jenny's got a gun.
No, I don't
We
know.
don't know if it was the dingo or the parent.
The Dingo Stole Your Baby. I wish I had OBS so I could show you, but you know.
But then they made
Here
a
we
movie
go.
and Meryl Streep was in it.
Weirdly OCD, have you hit the like button?
Where's my? Hang on.
Can I buy a like?
Ellie says his favorite movies are Twister, Wizard of Oz,
Hold on. Jackson says
Day After
that-
Tomorrow. Wow, you are a weather fan, my friend.
Weird choice. Jackson says that iRobot is severely underrated.
That's stupid.
Holly says
It's
that's
okay. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Read
I don't
it,
know how.
simmer.
Don't know how it is rated, but I know I've seen it. It's decent. It's not bad. You know,
I have the favorite movie of all.
okay. Holly says she has a favorite movie of all. What is that movie?
You've Got Mail with Tom Hanks and America's Sweetheart, Meg Ryan.
You've Got Mail. She loves AOL. Apparently, she still has it. And they still subscribe to it because she doesn't know how to use any other web service.
And I have a little disc.
She has floppy disks. Let us know in the comments. Do you still use America Online? Lincoln is currently sexting with Reed Timmer.
What the hell, dude? I am.
Will he join us in the comments? Do you want to see and chat with him? Say, let us know. It's a long shot though. My favorite movie, to answer, I guess, my own question, whatever. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know what my favorite movie is. It actually might be Titanic. I know it's stupid, but I am oddly obsessed with Titanic. And I can't explain why. I think it's just, I've watched lots of documentaries on it. I've watched the movie. And for me, it's just like, man, they really screwed up. They really screwed up.
What are we talking? Why are
My
we
favorite
talking about
movie.
Titanic?
My favorite movie.
Your favorite movie's Titanic?
It might be. I have no idea.
Jane.
Then again, no, not Jane. That's Forrest Gump.
Rose.
I Rose. No, it's Jack. I'll never let go. But anyway, they've been cool Titanic, dude. Oh my god, we should totally have like a review about like different Titanic theories and stuff like that. Oh, the Princess Bride, Pam. I love the Princess Bride. It's a fun story. When Hurricane Sandy hit the Jersey Shore and knocked out all the power, I actually, for some reason, I had Princess Bride downloaded on my tablet. And so when I was at my friend's house seeking shelter, we watched Princess Bride in the aftermath of Sandy.
Reed wants to Skype in.
Amazing.
Hold on. Reed wants to Skype.
How the hell is he going to Skype in? He's
No.
going to, should we just use this then and kind of face him that way? Or
No.
I don't know. We don't have OBS.
Holly, I think tonight's debacle has proven that I probably should just buy a laptop and get it over with.
You can buy it used.
Time to order Chinese.
It's 9:19. We have 11 minutes. Thank you. Phantom of the Opera is my favorite movie.
Broadway plays. Inconceivable. Yes, Pam. Inconceivable.
My favorite movie.
Princess Bride. Love it, love it, love it.
My favorite movie is a Nicolas Cage movie.
Jenny says I should watch the Unsinkable Molly Brown. I've never seen that before. What is that about, Jenny? Give us a quick synopsis about what is the Unsinkable Molly Brown. My other favorite movies would definitely be, I think, of all time. I mean, I just love the Austin Powers series. I think they're so stupidly hilarious. Love them, love them.
Shagadelic, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Do I make you horny? Do I make you Randy? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Mike's feeling himself.
Oh.
Mike, so this girl, can we call her right now?
No, we're not gonna call her.
Mike.
No.
I just think
No.
that I think that
No.
calling her.
No, this is my private life.
I think that calling
You're lucky
her,
enough to have even got me on here. No.
I think that just calling her is
No.
a great idea.
No.
I think
no.
that you
I'm
could
going
benefit.
No.
Tell
No.
her that you're live on
No.
YouTube.
No. No. She's a very shy person. She would not like that.
How shy is she? Tell
She's
us.
pretty shy.
Explain to us how she's shy.
She does not talk very loud. She's just a shy person. No, she's only no. That's next question. Next question.
Read a set.
No,
read.
Pam, I'm not gonna call her. No, Cole, I'm not gonna call her right now. No. That's not no. Not doing that. Not doing that. I wish I could. No, she's very shy. It is not my destiny. You don't have no idea what you mean by destiny, Mr. Regrim.
Okay, has everybody here hit the like button?
I'm going to call out everybody right now. No, not everyone has the like button. I've hit the like button. I've hit the like button on this own video that I'm currently on. That's how sad we are. Right now, only 3 people have actually liked it.
Oh, we got 10 likes. Listen, here's the thing.
Did we, though? We did. Okay.
Here's the thing. We've done this, 4 times? 4 times or 3?
This is your 4th anniversary. This is why I brought the wine.
No, but we started this stream 3 or 4 times.
3.
Yeah,
3
so
times.
we screwed up. We're an hour and a half late. I expected this to just be down the shitter, but I'm committed. So I said I'm just gonna keep going. Ray Graham has hit the panic button. Something you don't want to do.
For some reason, this is giving me some weird deja vu. Dickman Cole says, if you haven't hit the like button, you're a terrorist. And I don't know why that's giving me deja vu.
You drank the strawberry.
I just drank it, Lincoln.
Are we allowed to drink this?
Yes. What do you mean, what are we allowed to drink it? Yes, you can drink it. I don't know why you have to ask for permission.
Well, it's not mine.
Weirdly, OCD has had a pineapple Rita, not a strawberry Rita.
Pineapple Rita. I don't know.
Pineapple?
I like pineapple, but I don't at the same time. What do you think, Mike?
I mean, frankly, I usually just drink hard liquor straight.
Did we finish this off?
Or wine. Chug. Ow! It's a glitch in the Matrix.
Hey, everybody, if you've been keeping up with the daily vlogs. Hold on. Weirdly OCD, how was your weekend? I know you were planning to get white girl wasted. So a little deeper than that, if you don't mind. On top of that, I do want to say, if you've been keeping up with the daily vlogs, what do you think so far? Do you like them? Do you enjoy them? Are they engaging? I've noticed that the audience retention is really high on them. Like really high.
That's good to hear.
So people must enjoy them. I don't know. I'm out here free balling pretty much. So let me know. Any criticisms, anything you think I could do differently? Or if it's just personal taste, like what you like to see, let me know. Be happy to, criticism's key. So.
Yeah. Let us know what your favorite drink is in the comments. Ellie says
Mike's
that
drunk.
before he was on keto,
Mike's a drunker.
he used to drink Crown and Coke. I love Crown Royale, actually. Yes, it's very good. Although, yeah, the Coke is a bit much nowadays with the, since we're both on diets. But let me tell you something. Ellie. Try Crown Royale straight. Maybe on the rocks.
Hold on, I've been told to give Jennings a shout out.
Jennings
Reams. He's also from Kentucky. He's Jackson's brother. I went to school with Jennings for a period. We were in one class together, a weird class. It was about soda, if I remember correctly. Soda and alcohol, the history of soda and alcohol.
AKA Seamus back in his house.
Hey!
Yes, we are still on. We had a very late start because of technical difficulties.
Hit the like button, guys. This is probably the most people we've had on. This stream has been an ultimate fail, but you know what? We persevered, and that's
everything sucks.
All
things new equipment sucks. This strawberry sucks.
No,
but this wine Let me tell you, $6 at Wegmans, fabuloso.
Mike drank this entire bottle of bourbon. And he's drinking that entire bottle of wine. Yeah. Pinky up for the wine, ladies and gentlemen. Weirdly OCD loves Angry Orchard. Guys, by the way, if you haven't already, feel free to check each other's channels out. Subscribe to each other. Weirdly OCD posts frequently. Obviously, as his title states, he's weirdly OCD. Pam Williams is a vlogger. Deadpan Cole doesn't post too frequently, but when he does, you'll enjoy it. Yes, I'll remember this live stream, Pam.
Well, Pam, this is my first live stream ever, so yeah, I kind of actually probably will remember this.
Hit the like button, guys. Please smack the like button if you haven't already. If you like dry wine, try Cabernet Sauvignon or Cabernet Blanc.
You know what, Ellie? I've actually had Cabernet Sauvignon. I've actually had it. It's I actually do like it. However, Pierre Noir is still my preferred red wine.
Weirdly.
And if anyone has watched Unbreakable with Kimmy Smidget, Pierre Noir!
Smidget.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Weirdly OCD says
congrats. Anyone watch Unbreakable?
Weirdly OCD says congrats on busting your live stream cherry. You are no longer a live stream legend. Mike has been in many vlogs, several actually. He was in probably 4 or 5 at this point. The last one was the baseball game in April.
Yeah.
Before that would have been Trish wants to go back to that cave we were in. Before that would have been spelunking at Tyrone, PA.
Yeah.
With Bruce Willis. No, Mike loves Nicolas Cage. He's a Nicolas Cage fan.
No.
You know what I'm excited for?
The
next Nicolas Cage.
False. Absolutely not. Lincoln's the Cageite.
I'm the oh god, the Cageite.
The Cageite.
I actually thought about ordering a Nicolas Cage shirt.
No, wait. Which face though? The one he's doing like that face, like I'm Nicolas Cage, or like something else? Because I that's all I can think about whenever I see Nicolas Cage.
We're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
Nickelback featuring Nicolas Cage.
No!
Get out of here!
No!
Absolutely not! No!
Hey! I want to be Nicolas Cage.
Okay, Lincoln, you and I have done this before at work, and we've always like mocked a little bit of my Nickelback. Basically, it's you grab whatever object you have in front of you, right, and you say with a very hoarse voice with some type of generic tune. I've got a strawberry-ta with a bottle of wine. I got a camera in front of me and a nice doll in my lap. I'm Nickelback.
Oh, God.
Oh, the Creed cover. Deadpan Cole says we should do the Creed cover.
Creed and Nickelback.
Wow,
Mike. Wait. Guess what day it is? Oh, it's Wednesday. Ellie Birnbaum, should I take a shot of vodka? Yes.
Holy shit! My glass. Yes, we should.
Okay, Mike will have to drive home at some point. But
Lincoln will take a shot.
I can take one. Mike will take a sip of wine, but I will join you. Mike, did you print out Creed lyrics from the printer?
I did not, Cole. Let's remember that was totally you.
Wait.
Cole
really
printed
happened.
out with arms wide open lyrics from the work computer, and then didn't have the balls to admit it.
That really. With arms wide open. That's amazing.
There you go. Because Lincoln can't figure out the audio, we have to sing together. So in order to have that stereo effect, so
again, bro.
Dude, you have peed like every 30 minutes. It's unbelievable. The letter A. Yeah. Let it be known. Deadpan Cole did in fact print out Creed lyrics for the song with arms wide open at work using work ink and work paper. Let it be known. And yet, you know what? Yes, Quentin, aka Shay, Lincoln is a lightweight. He has a small. Lincoln does have a small bladder. He's a very small bladder. And, you know, maybe it's something else too. Cole, I'm sorry. Courtney Brooks, the video operations manager and AccuWeather, is going to tell on you. Sorry, not sorry. Shit's gonna hit the fan for you. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna tell you right now. Courtney, I'm so happy that you're still here with us. Yes, Lincoln Riddle will toast with you. Whenever he gets back from his long-term piss, he has broken the seal. He's a lightweight. And hey, folks, do me a favor, and in the comment section, call Lincoln Riddle a little bitch all of a sudden for no apparent reason. Just start spreading the word. Lincoln Riddle is a little bitch. Dave knows already. You know what? Dave's a really cool guy, so I guess cheers to that. What crazy thing have you done at work without letting your employer know where you work or who you are? Let us know in the comments. What's the craziest thing you've done at work? For Cole, for Deadpan Cole, it was printing out Creed lyrics using company paper and company ink. Yeah. For me, let's see. What's the craziest thing I've done at work? Oh, showed up. That's probably the craziest thing. David Cole, are we allowed to drink alcohol at work? Usually we're not allowed to. However, I will say when we did launch AccuWeather the network, someone did slip me a nice a few glasses of champagne. So that's something I couldn't. That was out of my hands. Oh, it is what it is. Everyone else do some bad stuff at work. What's the worst thing you've done at work? For Lincoln, he he's not currently present for those of you who are just joining us. A, he's a little bitch. B, he actually shat a pyramid, a giant mound of shit on the first floor bathroom and blamed it on someone else. That's what he did. Yeah. Oh, Jennings, I'm sorry. YouTube apparently retracted your message. I didn't mean to do that. Just say a little B. How about that? Let's do that. There's no we don't need to shit on anybody. Just call him a little B. Yeah, he did clog it, and it was just a rotating mound of shit. Oh, he's going to see. I'm pretty sure he can still hear me because he's currently in the bathroom. I think he's actually taking a shit right now. I'm not going to lie. So, let's see. Question from Deadpan Cole. Who is my hero? I can be your hero, baby. I can wish away the pain. Who is my hero? That's a good question. Well, definitely my mother. She's a very strong woman. And she has gone through a lot in her life, things I can't even imagine. For instance, I moved to Central PA, and I nearly lost my goddamn mind. Imagine moving to an entire country all by yourself. That's got to be very difficult. Very difficult. Who else is my hero? Let's see. I would definitely say, ooh, that's a good question. Let's go with in the weather world. One of my heroes is Dr. Greg Forbes. I think he is an amazing person. I met him briefly one time. A friend of mine courted him in the hallway. I felt kind of bad, but I shook his hand and said, "Dr. Greg Forbes, you are a gentleman and a scholar," and he giggled. So I flattered him a bit. He is, honestly, he's an upstanding person. Yes, Lincoln did get lost. I think he got lost to his own bathroom. He has had a little bit to drink. He will have the shot. Or maybe he's just backing up. I don't know. From Ellie, if I could go back in time and meet one person, who would it be? I actually would love to meet Abraham Lincoln because in the current political situation of this country where everyone's so absolutely divided and crazy, I would love to know his experience keeping a whole country together after a civil war and during the Civil War. Like what was going through his mind? That's crazy shit to have gone through. And meanwhile, we're bitching and complaining, and we're everyone's calling each other names and stuff like that. People were literally killing each other back in the day, so that's very different. The lead singer of Nickelback. No, I absolutely would not want to meet the lead singer of Nickelback. I heard he is not a very nice person, but who am I supposed to know? Interestingly enough, we're getting a couple of thunderstorms popping in right now. So a quick little bolt of lightning just passed by. So that's kind of fun. No warning so far, but you know, it's still a nice rumble of thunder. We had a lot of rain lately. Yeah, Oscar, I know. Come here, buddy. Deadman Cole asks, what is my favorite Harry Potter movie? I really like. I think my favorite Harry Potter movie is Goblet of Fire. I think that was very, very interesting, very active, but also that was the turning point of the entire series. My second favorite Harry Potter movie would definitely have to be Prisoner of Azkaban. I know a lot of people don't like that one. I don't know why. I think it's a nice plot twist. I really enjoyed it when I was reading the books, and I kind of just, you know, liked it from that point on. Let me know what your favorite Harry Potter movie is. Let me know what, if you could go back in time and meet somebody, who would you meet? Let me know what is your favorite alcoholic cocktail. Let me know if you are happy with your life or if you like your job. BF just got here. Good morning. It's nighttime here. It is 9:38 p.m. on the Eastern Seaboard. BF, where are you from? Because that is morning is on the other side of the world. I believe I hear. Oh, it's Holly. Hello, Holly. How's it going?
Fuji and Jay's not closed.
Fuji J's not closed. How about Lychee Risto?
I've never been there before.
It's good. I actually like it better than Fuji and Jade. It's less greasy.
Is that over there near the food bank?
It is. So you know where the Domino's on Atherton is?
Yes. So it is
Yeah.
near the food bank.
Yeah, it's right there next to the food bank. It's I really like lychee. Yeah, Courtney, lychee. Yes. BF, you're joining us from the Philippines. Yes. Folks, say hello to Holly. Holly, say hello to everybody. Japan Code's very. Holly is the wonderful wife of Lincoln Riddle.
Mouth on this one.
Oh my gosh. Fuji and Jay is closed.
What?
Lincoln
Well, they're no
Riddle.
longer accepting orders.
Lincoln Riddle has finished his number 2. Who does
No, I
number
don't
2
want help.
work
We're gonna probably
for?
get stuff from Lychee because they're open till 10:30 instead of 10. So I'm gonna go see if are they on GoPuff to pick up?
I believe so, yeah. I love lychee.
You are cute. Oh, BF thinks you're cute, Holly.
BF comes to us from the Philippines at 9:39 a.m. Exactly 12 hours away from us. Although we are in daylight time. Yes, good evening. Good morning to you then, BF. Thank you for joining us from the Philippines. You know, my sister's husband is Filipino. He immigrated with his family over to the U.S. and they met in college and they got married. So,
that's thunder?
Yes, Lincoln. I actually gave a quick weather update. There are thunderstorms currently in the area right now.
Holy cannoli! Very rare.
There you go. No, I mean it's gonna go around this, but there was a couple flashes of lightning.
Deadpan Cole. Someone has texted me addressing your Creed lyrics. Why did you print those off at work?
Cole, please explain yourself in the comment section. Regram, if you're in Germany, it's 4 a.m. there. Dude, what are you still doing awake, man?
Regram, seriously.
Not judging, but still, I'm an old guy now at this point. I'd be asleep.
Mike would be snoring like SpongeBob. Oh, Ellie's ready to take a shot. Shot. Alexa. Hold on. We need some inspiration. Y'all may remember this from the review that me and Deadpan Cole did. It's raining.
It's raining then.
Okay.
Hallelujah. Alexa.
It's turning on.
I got this.
He thought he was printing to the downstairs printer. Very honest.
Oh, wait, hold on.
The mouth on this one. I kind of want to start acting New Yorker or Italian. The mouth on this one.
You know what? BF knows a couple languages. Guten Morgen to Deutschland.
Okay. Wait, Ellie, I don't even have a...
No, I'm just saying Guten Morgen.
No, Ellie's taking shots.
BF, would you like to join us?
Wait,
a nice early morning
shot.
shot? Yes, I can go for your shot. BF, would you like to join Lincoln
Alexa.
and Ellie?
Notifications, please.
Alexa, play It's Raining Men.
No.
raining men
Alexa,
by the weather.
play Creed's most famous single.
Alexa,
No.
play It's Raining Men.
It's Raining Men by the Weather
God.
Girls.
Yeah, this is where things get weird.
It is Pride Month.
not gonna
Lincoln.
do it.
You have to.
Alexa, notifications.
One new notification from Amazon Shopping.
Your
Lincoln's
dildo.
shipment has arrived for 2 items, including
Alexa.
Dildo.
Stop. Alexa, clear notifications.
Delete all your notifications, right?
Yes.
Okay, deleted your notifications.
Shanks, babe. Alexa, play Creed's most popular song. For Deadpan.
Playing the top songs by Creed.
All right, that's not what I was expecting. I want to do this for Deadpan Cole because he loves Creed. He's printing out lyrics.
Alexa,
Higher.
next song.
Hit the like button, guys. Alexa,
Let us know, folks.
play
in the comments.
Higher by Creed.
By Creed.
This was dedicated to Deadpan.
Let us know in the comments. Do you like Creed? Yes or no?
Here
Like us in the comments, please. Like us.
we
like
go.
us.
We're doing this in memory. Why are we playing this so loud? Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, this sounds so much like Nickelback. Alexa, play How You Remind Me by Nickelback.
Oh my! Why?
There are no reminders scheduled.
Lo main's thicker. Chow main's very thin.
Ellie. Laheim. Alexa, Nickelback, How You Remind Me, Silver Side Up.
When should I remind you?
Alexa, play Nickelback Photograph. Guess not. Alexa, pause.
What?
What do you want for lychee?
What, like, do they have General Tso's?
Of course they do.
Can I have General Tso's, lo mein, and I want an egg roll? Please! Mike, would you come back and join us on the stream someday?
Yeah, probably.
Are you having fun?
I am having fun.
Isn't it fun just sitting here bullshitting for no reason?
Mhm.
What's up?
I mean,
you're like a monkey working for no reason. Pretty much what this is. You're like a monkey dancing on stage.
I would just be monkeying around in my own apartment for no reason anyway.
That's what you said.
Absolutely.
I don't want an echo.
Egg roll.
Oh, an egg roll. General Tso's. Come here, Barry, you beautiful beast. Come here, buddy. Alexa, Nickelback, How You Remind Me.
What's the reminder for?
Oh my gosh. Alexa, play Rockstar by
Can I get
Nickelback.
house lo mein?
When should I remind you?
She's really
No,
struggling.
I'll
Never.
pay you back.
She's really struggling with this. What?
Can I get house lo mein? I'll pay you back.
Yeah, it's fine. Alexa, play Rockstar by Nickelback.
Yeah. That's it. That's just the card.
Rockstar by Nickelback.
There we go. Let's just. You see how much it sounds like Creed? They sound the same. A dime a dozen. If you like Creed, you basically like Nickelback because they sound. Oh, baby, what's it called? On a new set of Creed.
Wait, I don't know what it's saying.
Alexa, stop. What are you talking about?
Me.
Welcome to the 20.
Oh, shut up. Okay, go on.
Lincoln's very angry at Alexa right now.
Very.
It's being
I'm
very
kinda
awkward.
scared. If you or loved one has been infected with angry eyes, please contact us now. Holly's out here rattling
Thank
off
you.
food for us. Guys, if you haven't already, hit the like button and leave a question for us. My name's Lincoln. This is Mike Lee. We've been going on for 2.5 hours. It is storming outside. Very rare. For
Ellie wants to know what is our favorite type of music. He loves music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. I personally like all types of rock. Classic rock,
You like the
modern rock.
Do you like the Doobie Brothers?
The who?
Doobie Brothers.
The who?
the Doobie Brothers.
No, I like the Who. I don't know who the Doobie Brothers are.
How do you not know who the Doobie Brothers are?
I don't know
We're out here.
Alexa.
Howdy, cowboy. Rock on. What's up, Sam? How you doing today? It's a beautiful Wednesday. Maybe international, so perhaps it's not a Wednesday for you. Hope you're having a fantastic day. You don't know who the Doobie Brothers are?
No, I don't. Yeah, I guess we have to play it, don't we?
The Doobie Brothers are probably one of my favorite older bands, to be honest. TBH.
TBH.
How do you not know who the Doobie Brothers are?
I don't know.
Brother. What did you have for breakfast? I love the Doobie Brothers. Hey, hit the like
Google.
button if you haven't already.
Play the Doobie Brothers on Spotify.
If you were a band, what would your name be called? The Bitches. Probably. If it were me and Mike, it'd be the Bitches. If it were just me, we'd be something close. Even I know who they are, Mike. Courtney Brooks is still here.
She's Doobie Brothers on Spotify.
At this, Alexa, play the Doobie Brothers. Yeah, listen to the music. All right, I got you, fam. Oh. Alexa, next song. That kind of starts off slow. Jesus is just all right. A song by Stoners about Jesus. Here we go, Mike. Let's do it.
Lincoln Riddle does not order any of this copyright information or
How do you not know who the Doobie Brothers are? Michael McDonald. You don't know who Michael McDonald is? Alexa, Michael McDonald, Heard It Through the Grapevine.
Oh, Heard It Through the Grapevine. Ah, yeah. Let's play. Turn that up. No.
I heard it through the grapevine.
By Michael McDonald. That's pretty much how it sounds. Ellie has had to switch to a stream on his phone because his Mac keeps crashing. All right, let's turn that down. We're getting a little too. Copyright claims left and right. I hate the man in the red T-shirt because he has not heard the Doobie. Damn!
Wow, harsh.
Damn.
I don't like that.
That's mean.
I don't like that.
I hate you. No, he's probably just joking. Stupid red shirt man doesn't know who the Doobie Brothers are.
Sam, what is the most likely song I would have heard from the Doobie Brothers?
The most popular song. They have a ton of them. Your grab-up order will be ready for pickup between 10:05 and 10:50 p.m.
See, this sounds familiar to me. I'm not very good with names.
He says he does not like you, right?
He doesn't like me. It's okay.
Well, hit the like button in spite of the red shirt man. I'm gonna sit right down.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
I love it. Sam, if you haven't already, hit
Alexa. Play Listen to the Music by the Doobie Brothers. I think I know this song. I'm really bad at names.
I think Monica gave you shit for not knowing.
She gives you shit all the time about not knowing anything. I'm not good with names.
I am a millennial. Yeah. Oh,
what the hell, man?
I just spilled wine on the floor.
Oh my god.
Oscar, come here. It's time to get lit. Alexa,
what the hell?
Play. Alexa.
Oh my god.
Play Listen to the Music by the Doobie Brothers. The Dunder Muffin.
The Dunder Muffin.
The Dunder Muffin. What's up, dudes? What's up, bro?
I don't know that one.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Alexa was just playing it. Alexa, play Listen to the Music by the Doobie Brothers. Alexa, play Listen to the Music by the Doobie Brothers.
Listen to the Music by the Doobie Brothers.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Again, like an AK-8 shape. He said stop drinking, as if we're really drunk.
Stop drinking.
Come look this up. Got the feeling groovy, 3 by day. That sounds terrible. Ask Play Cambodia. Cambodia. I know Holiday in Cambodia. Alexa, Cambodia by Kim Wilde.
Whoa,
AKA Shave.
Cambodia by Kim Wilde.
Guys, listen. I know how YouTube's copyright system works. Should largely be okay. Hit the like button if you're new here. This was requested.
No, I don't know this song.
You don't know this. Sam
Sam
Socket really does not like you.
I mean, join the club, buddy. Join the club. Alexa, play Africa by Toto.
Oh, no. Come on.
Africa's a classic.
Rest in peace, live stream.
Africa by Toto.
No. Alexa.
No.
Please.
Alexa, play Africa by Toto. Don't listen to Lincoln.
Oh, my gosh. Mike loves Africa by
I
Toto.
can't find Africa by
I
Toto.
got him! Alexa. Play Let the
Resume.
Bodies Hit the Floor.
Oh my god.
Let the Bodies Hit the Floor by Activator.
This is a depressing song.
Isn't this this is a different song.
Alexa, play Sit Next to Me by Foster the People.
Sit Next to Me by Foster the
Sam
People.
Socket's just joking. I had a feeling.
Sam, thank you so much. There's a big club that doesn't like me.
Africa is a good song.
Alexa, play Africa by Toto.
Oh my.
Are we going with her or not?
Oh, I wait till 10:15. I got an email. Where
We
is
have
this?
to drive to
Where is
it.
this place at?
It's on South Atherton. It's
Yeah.
near Fuji.
Okay, well, give us till 10 o'clock.
I got mine.
Holly.
At 10:05.
Holly. Yeah,
Oh,
give,
that was a mean
just
tone.
give us till 10 o'clock. We're popping right now.
I think everyone in the live chat would agree that was a rude tone.
Holly, the live chat is popping right now. We can't.
Guys, this is getting awkward. What should I do?
Oh
Please
my
let me know in the
God,
comment section.
Mike, stop.
I never
Holly.
know what to do in these
I
situations.
don't know what to do myself.
Holly is very pissed. She's hangry right now.
He's freaking because we're coming
I'm
through in
very
separate
scared.
channels. You can literally just listen to Mike and not me.
Whoa, listen to the music.
Hey,
Whoa.
LA, have a good night. Hope you enjoy it.
Ellie, it's
Hit-
great meeting you as well. Hopefully
everybody
we
hit the
meet you
like
again.
button if
Are
you haven't
just
already.
gonna eat just raw tomatoes with this one?
Yes.
Everybody,
Just eat a tomato, just
everybody,
take that out of it.
everybody thinks that we're super drunk.
No, you just act this way.
You know, we just act this way, guys. We really are just stupid.
I mean,
we're
like,
just
look,
idiots.
let's be honest. Sam's on the point. No one likes us at work. we talk way too goddamn much. I mean, we've been talking for over 2 hours now, and we haven't stopped. So
just let the bullshit flow, right, Graham? I love it. Unfortunately, this is coming to an end soon. But we got a few minutes left, so why not enjoy the last few? But Mike's right. We're too loud. we talk a lot.
You know who can talk endlessly about anything, and you should have on show?
Not the happiest man.
No, Rachel.
You want to have her on next week? Will she come on here?
Next week's July 4th, and she's out of town.
Wait,
She can
dude,
talk away. I don't know.
that's-
oh my god,
That's-
what,
Got him!
I'll
We
suddenly
still
have
have
people lining up to see me. Huh?
People are in love. Last night I drank so much I fell asleep, stood at my sink. 2 whole nights I spent asleep, stood up with my hand on the side. My kids don't even come to see me anymore. I got that bad.
Oh my gosh, is this a real story?
Wait, is that really? Is this?
Wait, what?
Is this a real
sad
story? Okay.
This is escalating very quickly, Sam. All smiles. Let's play Alexa. Play Africa by Toto.
Oh my god!
Africa
By Toto. Sam, are you subscribed to Rip Sam Sock? No, man. Sam. Hope everything's okay.
Sam,
with
this
you.
song goes out to you, my friend.
I hope everything's okay with you in your life. If you have any issues, let us know. We'd be more than happy to talk to you about them. But seriously, if you're subscribed, let me know. Or hit the like button. Press F in chat for Sam. You know what F does, right? It goes full screen. That's why.
Oh, really?
Mike is watching, so he's.
Regram. Oh my God. Goodbye, horses.
Alexa, play Goodbye Horses. Take a chance on me.
Goodbye Horses.
Alexa,
by Phil Lazar.
Alexa, take a chance on me.
Yes.
Take a chance on
Abba.
me.
Take a Chance on Me
This is a
by
good one.
ABBA.
If you change your life, take a chance on me. Honey, I'm still free.
I don't know the words. I just don't think it's on me.
If you got no place to go, honey, I'm still free. Hands on me.
What is going on right now? That's great.
Alexa, play some royalty-free music.
Who doesn't love?
Here's a station for rock music, Top Rock,
That's
from
amazing.
Amazon Music.
I'm so tired of Imagine Dragons. Every song sounds the same.
Not what I asked for, by the way.
Rest in peace.
Alexa, play Gabber.
Guys, I'm really not worried about the royalty-free stuff. If I get hit, I get hit. It is what it is. At this point,
Bam! He got hit.
see ya. Woo!
I tried.
Alexa, stop! That's what I call the angry Amazon Alexa fan.
Well, Alexa probably feels verbally abused right now.
That's
Alexa,
She's probably crying.
plays a bedtime story.
Someone asked.
Here's a good bedtime audio
Sam
book.
Socket.
Audible.
Gabber
It's
is
called
royalty
Timeless Tales of
free, he
Beatrix
says.
Potter,
We are not
Peter Rabbit and Friends.
taking him seriously.
This is Audible.
Okay, no. Alexa, play Goodbye Horses. Feckin' awesome.
Goodbye Horses
Here we
by
go.
Hugh Lazarus.
I don't know that I know this song. Let's bring it over here so people can actually hear it. Red Shirt Man. I don't like you, Red Shirt Man.
According to Gundam Mifflin, it's from Silence of the Lambs.
Holly loves Silence of the Lambs.
Is this from the song from the Silence of the Lambs?
Play Sober Up by AJR. You ever smelled this?
Sober
Smell how
Up
weird this
by
smells.
I don't want to
AJR.
smell Alexa. That's
Smell it.
weird.
Smell Alexa, damn it! Smell her!
Oh, this is repression. This is harassment. I'm going to call the
I'm
concern
not where I'm
hotline.
supposed to be.
You know, folks, if you're going to break copyright laws, break all of them.
Yeah, that's pretty
May
much
as
how
well.
this works. Hey, if you're gonna screw yourself over, just go balls to the wall. Take a hit from Alexa. That really did something. Alexa,
Let's talk about something.
play Panic at the Disco 9 in the afternoon.
No.
Holly loves Panic at the Disco.
No,
We're going to
wait. No, I'm gonna
Holly.
play different.
bam, 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 bam. We're going to a Panic at the Disco concert in July in Baltimore. Get lit. I don't really like Panic at the Disco that much myself, but she does. You want to hear some Ace of Base?
No, what? No, no.
Who's your favorite band? Metallica?
Hailstorm.
What?
Alexa, play the best hits from Hailstorm.
Playing the top song of Hailstorm.
Hispanic at the Disco. Alexa, play the
What the
Jeepers
fuck?
Creepers theme song. Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers theme
See if
by
it-
Massimo Farao.
This can't be it. Jeepers Creepers. Alexa, play Jeepers Creepers.
I couldn't find any linked video skills that can play that. Go to the music, video, and books section of the Alexa.
All right,
app
Alexa,
to
we've
link
had
video
enough. You're
skills and
dead.
device-
And just like that,
Alexa?
is dead. She's dead. I
Oh,
killed her.
what?
Yeah, I killed
Oh my god!
I killed her off. I said,
That's the thing.
and now she's gone.
I didn't even know that was a thing. That's frightening.
That was
what I
it.
did. Oh my
What
god.
is this?
That's a.
That's a microphone.
It's
No, it's
to
not. You wouldn't let me
plosives.
speak in this.
It's to
No,
help with.
this is
plosives.
in case I breathe a little too much,
it's a
or if
thing
I
to-
spit
Or if he
Cheez-Its
says-
into it.
Okay.
If he's like, please.
Perfectly proud peppermint pills.
Yeah. It's all about the Ray, aka Shafe, which is Quentin. He just bought a house, by the way. He's invited us to a house party if he moves in. He lives down near the Raystown Lake. By the way, aka Shafe is actually a really famous YouTuber at Raystown Lake right now. I'm not joking. I'm literally being serious. AKA Shafe is rich. Just so everybody knows, if you haven't already hit the like button, my name's Lincoln Riddle. This is Michael Lee. We've been going ham for 2 hours, 50 minutes. Holly, the live stream is more important than the food. I'm sorry.
They close at 10:30. It's not.
All right, guys, listen. We have until this. That's Quentin. I was wondering why the person knew what I did for work. Laughed my ass off. She's laughing her ass. So she's at work right now. Literally, her ass is on the floor. She is laughing it off.
That thing's unethical.
Courtney, I think you need to go to the hospital. I'm
That's
very
amazing.
concerned if your ass is off. If your ass is separated from your body due to
If it
high
is-
intensity laughter, it's not normal.
It's not safe. It's dangerous, actually. I hate you all. You should call her. Call her, Mike.
I know.
You really should call her.
Yes, I have a friend that is currently at work right now. Her ass has detached from the rest of her body due to excessive laughter.
Amazing.
Oh, okay. So that is a common thing.
Mike.
Okay, you can treat her right away. Okay, thank you.
Yes, Carolina, we are still
you so
going
much.
ham.
Okay.
And guess what?
Uh-huh.
I'm about to go pick up some Chinese.
Okay. That's too much information.
Hit the like button if you
Okay.
haven't already. So far, this
Bye-bye.
is Ray Grimm's favorite stream.
Courtney, paramedics will be there in 15 minutes to assist you with your detached, arse.
That's amazing. Yeah, so we have 9 people in here. We're still going strong. Dave doesn't have a chair for you. I'm back. Sam Socket, who does not like Mike. He says he calls him Red Man because of his shirt. He said, I don't
The
like
red
you.
man.
He said,
Oh,
are you doing any more streams anytime? The Gunder Muffin, sorry. I do streams every Wednesday, 6 p.m. I daily vlog every other day, but on
Are you
Wednesdays,
doing it next week? Because it's
yeah,
February.
next Wednesday could be a special
The red man.
occasion, but I'll probably still be going hard.
champion
on-
of the sun.
It may be me by myself next week. We'll have to see. But the plan is, again, I stream every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Can I be in your next vlog next Wednesday? I vlog every day. So if you hold on. All right. Let's get these people in here. Shout out to all of you who are in here. Holly's threatening us. If we don't get in the car right now, she's gonna hurt us. So pretty much we have to go. This stream's not bad at all, but poor Alexa exhausted. All right, guys. Say hello to tomorrow's vlog. This one will come out Friday because we streamed today. If you want to be in tomorrow's vloggity vlog, let us know. Here we go. It is recording. Specifically, who said they wanted to be the Gunnar Mifflin? Shout out to you. And here we go. Hi, vlog. Mag Edwards, how is it going? Deadpan Cold, the Gunnar Mifflin. Let's keep it rolling. There we go. Did you really just
Nuts.
All right, guys.
I wanted to be in bed watching my show right now.
Well, the live stream has wrapped up. I'm talking to tomorrow's vlog, by the way.
He's
The
talking
live
to the
stream
future.
has wrapped up. Me and Mike
The
are sitting here. We're
future.
about to go pick up Chinese, but I wanted to say, if you haven't already, go check out yesterday's vlog. It's, of course, up on my channel. We vlog every Wednesday at 6 p.m., except this Wednesday because we had some major fails. So go check those out, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Sam Socket wants me to say his name in the video. So this is a shout out to Sam Socket.
around you.
There's Mike. It's been a fun night. It's a Thursday.
Say my name.
All right, guys. Seriously, though, if you haven't already hit like, please do so. We really do actually have to wrap this up. We have to go pick up dinner from the Chinese restaurant. I will see you next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Join us here. If you are new, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We vlog every single day. So I'll see you, not tomorrow because I didn't vlog today because we did live stream, but I'll see you Friday. All right, guys. Until next time. Peace.